Mom?
This is the way I live. Little boy still pushing big wheels. I lay low and chill. Let me go do my workout.
Sometimes I just don't know where to start. Today, I'm going to start with, we're going to get back on these large animatronics, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button. 15,000 likes. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. 60% of the people that watch the channel aren't even subscribed. We're already at 1 million, but people just pump fake. You feel me? But it's okay, though. Still love y'all, man. Let's get into this video, man. Make sure y'all don't believe anything, but this right here is
Damn.
a banger.
Set APR on 2026 CRV all-wheel drive LS.
Damn.
Animatronic breathes, and there's a big
Nitro?
just one of those things like that. It's 30 feet
Oh.
long or 10 meters long, and don't get me wrong, it's
Yeah, we like that. We need that motherfucker.
Near this thing. Once again, my account is not Nicolophobia and creepy things that I find creepy. But yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. Look at it compared to those two people up there. Also, Dan Rowe for free. It's an installation that's in London this month, and I think it's going to be there next month too. Maybe I'll actually go look at it because I am going to London next month. But it's in front of Somerset House, which is like an art kind of gallery place. But the fact that it breathes creeps me out so bad. Like, I'm just waiting for it to like break that glass and like escape and just like pummel people. Like, I'm going to be ready to fight. It's by an artist called Ty Shani, and it's called The Spell or The Dream. And she's sleeping, and I'm just waiting for her to wake up and wreak havoc. Watch this video of her breathing and let me know how you're feeling, and would you go near this thing?
Absolutely not.
Have you heard about what's going on in Idaho in the northwestern United States? Because a lot more people should be talking about this right now. Over the course of the last month now, I've noticed locals from all over the northwestern United States showing huge cracks appearing in the ground. Do you know the world right now is scarred with the evidence of a global flood? You know about the Paradise Trench and all these deep well trenches where we get how did they get there? There's pictures of the bottoms of the deep leaving all around the planet massive cracks.
Bag. K9's cat sound like gigs. That motherfucking heat. That motherfucker. That nigga told, babe. That nigga told her, ain't nobody. That nigga told her, you ain't getting fucked. Yeah.
With the names of 8 people on it. There was a town near that mountain.
She said, ask your cat if it got hot butt. So you got hot butt. I'm like, mm-hmm. She talking to y'all. She wants you to hit them cheeks. Word. Hot butt. For work. My everybody come up with this motherfucker K9. We know the name Hot Butt. They be like, oh, she in Hot Butt. Mm-hmm. She be like, yeah. You said, wow. She said, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you do, stick around because this video is free. So here we are. You got that supposedly at my day. These griffers, I mean these guys.
You don't even let her go out? Yeah, mine don't either. That's why.
So here we go. Pour in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the northern hemisphere. We're supposed to make the water drains clockwise. So let's see what happens. Flower down. Flowers.
She. Yeah, twerking. That bitch twerking. Mm-hmm. This nigga got a Meg the Stallion cat. You a twerker.
Over here, southern hemisphere. And, oh my goodness, it's draining counterclockwise. In fact, we must live on a globe.
Oh.
Well, let's see the rest of this. I guess anyway.
Look what I got from doing that shit. Hey, now. From doing that one shit.
Well, I guess it just drains. Every time. Oh, man. But then I learned something. Just an hour away from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Because on one side of my sink, it's draining clockwise.
You gotta do your specialization shit.
Magic. I didn't know I looked that quick.
See what my shot looking like on the coat.
And look at that, no spin. What I really want you guys to take from this.
Well, you bust some ass on you.
Just seats out there.
See what I look like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Even Britannica will tell you it's not a real thing. And when you take the time to research,
I do slow as fuck.
Everything you've always been told, you'll figure it out. I have faith. You just need to want to dedicate the time, and you need to want truth. If you want truth, it's there. You just gotta go find it. And as always, I'm just here to entertain you all. Hopefully now that you know toilets, they just flush the direction they're made to flush. Have a good day.
Bruh. I'm telling you, this is my jump shot. This bitch wet as bitch. Look at this shit.
On this topic, have you seen the alleged photos that the James Webb Telescope has put out claiming to be the real image of what three-eye atlas looks like? No? You haven't? Okay, well, then they're here. Take a look. Clearly, we were all wrong, because it's obviously Godzilla headed to Earth. The amount of insane photos that I've seen of three-eye atlas now, from little aliens captaining the ship to it producing rainbow-colored lights,
Not to mention every day there's a new story. Like it's changing directions, it's communicating with governments. It's a lot to keep up with. But where do you stand? Are you on the hostile coming to destroy us, or welcoming them to Earth?
I keep telling you, look, remember I showed you, I did the calculations, right? And if they were degrees, and I told you it would be 15 degrees if it was coming to Earth, or 28 degrees if it was going to Mars, right? And that was the projection. The current projection was 28 degrees, right? Why does it say right here the declination is minus 15 degrees, 14, 11, 8? Okay, so like if you don't understand that, those are vector points. If you do the math, like I did before, I already told you guys, boom, there it is right there. Those are the coordinates, compared coordinates. Latest observation, 15 degrees. Here's the proof. What the fuck is that? I know what I did. It's like a bottle. That's what I'm saying. But you know, we both know the roads broke and they carried it for me. Yeah. Look at that. What the fuck is that? What is that?
Man, y'all doing just like me. I'm sitting here examining this because we got trust issues. You feel me? Like AI is a hell of a thing. And I'm just looking for the imperfections, the inconsistencies, the voices, and everything. Let me know how y'all feel about this one.
It's like I want to go over there and see what it is. What the fuck is that?
On Saturday, June 7, 2025, in the municipality of Build, located in the department of Valle del Cauca, Colombia, a metallic-looking sphere was recorded for the third time, levitating at a very low altitude over a sugarcane cultivation area. What is surprising about this case is that this new evidence is similar to the Buga sphere that was recorded on April 7. According to the information, that day a group of contractor engineers was conducting a site inspection when they had the opportunity to record the sphere on video. The sphere, quite open, performed a series of movements in front of the witnesses, raising the possibility that it was a demonstration. When observing this sphere flying at a very low altitude, we can suggest that the technology it uses is the same as that recovered in Buga. Therefore, we can propose that through the fiber optics it has, it is putting on a demonstration, approaching the witnesses, and at times it seems to be playing with them as it descends, hides, and quickly rises again, as if trying to surprise them. Likewise, it appears to be openly displaying its characteristics, perhaps to somehow, hypothetically speaking, help us identify that it is the same type of sphere. This video is extraordinary, as it is clearer, perhaps due to the equipment used to record it, a higher resolution Samsung phone compared to the iPhone used to record the Buga sphere. In other words, it would be the clearest recording made to date, allowing us to better compare both spheres. We can also observe at times how it rotates, which allows us to determine that it is identical to
Now that right there is concerning. Do y'all remember when that movie came out?
You want to go in the theater?
Three-body problem. If you haven't watched it, we talked about this many times.
No, I'm black badge and I'm only a 70 something. They're gonna put us in there with some ass bags.
So they already know exactly what they're doing at all times. They monitor
at least one ass bag.
What did we just see? But all of this stuff is adding up. Then we also know, guess what? The government has a budget to what? Put information in movies, right? That's a fact. It's not a opinion. It's not a conspiracy. That's a real thing, right? So those spears on the three-body problem, Eric said he sent them here. And they got the Atlas AI. That thing is on the way. It's like a turd with spikes on it. And they say it's hostile. So it's gonna rip our ass apart or something like that. I'm just playing. Look, check this out. Check this out though. It's all adding up. It's all pointing at the three-body problem. I'm gonna go watch that thing. I'm gonna go watch it again. Let's continue this video.
Очень сильно желание заморозить существующее несправедливое положение вещей в международных делах.
About to run over there.
Они привыкли столетиями забивать брюхо человеческой плотью, а право их но они должны понять, что бал вампиров закончен.
How long you can't be standing here?
The most evil demonic brands in America today.
This motherfucker was in there for like, seemed like a month. I was like, bruh. And the motherfucker go off of heat and then like a day or two later, this motherfucker, because it's like mad cats outside now. Before, when we lived at the other crib, it wasn't hardly no cats out there. It'd be a couple strays every now and then. These motherfuckers, it's like 10 outside right now. But they all fixed.
So one bubble cookie is giving them more than 3 days worth of sugar in just a few bites. So what's inside these processed treats? Bleached and processed flours, processed sugars, seed oils, preservatives and artificial flavors, and food dyes you wouldn't even want in your kids' fingerprints. Oh, and this is the same brand that teamed up with the Kardashians, glamorizing that pink box full of toxins and calling it trendy. Bottom line, this is not dessert. This is a chemical cocktail disguised as a cookie, made to fatten their profits and destroy your health. So think.
How much longer you got before you gonna do it?
Is your sugar craving calling? I can fix that. Come inside. People love to come in.
I wouldn't wait till 100. I'd do it at like 75. Fuck that. I'll do it now. I have my shit already fucking leveled up before I'm gonna fucking get to the thing. They go rocks. They go Rizox. Rizox. Be wearing the Wilt Chamberlain Sizox. Join up.
Man, y'all got boost?
Man, join your ass up, nigga.
Man.
Don't play us like we some little punk, pussy ass punks.
Man.
First.
Let me see you. Give me a screenshot of your boost.
Nah, just look in the chat. You see the boost. That's all you gotta do.
Let me try this new jump shot real quick.
You hear this nigga trying to play us, bruh?
Butter.
He trying to play us. He trying to play us. Can I?
Where you guys at?
We're standing out here.
You said what?
We're standing at the spot.
Where?
At the Spizot, son.
This part?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's what that do.
Best way to gain control of the most intelligent,
Got a slow park or something?
Yeah.
I can't get out of it. How do you get out of my court?
Out of my court?
Yeah, I can't get out of it.
Yeah, this league.
How do you leave? Oh, dang. That's crazy. Okay, got it. To play a game in the great way to get fine if you see get a B plus teammate grade. All right. Damn, it's like all your bills. It's like all your bills got dribble on it. You want dribble on all your bills? $82. What does 82 get you? What does it unlock? So you creating? You talking about another player that could dunk? He's almost the same. That character sounds like the other characters you built. What kind of? Yeah. I mean, he sound decent.
Okay, Ultra.
Sound decent. I mean, but he sound like your other players though. What's different from this one versus the ones you play with now?
He looked like he lost. Like, did I really do this? I'm telling y'all, something was going on with him.
Okay.
He was possessed with some shit, and I know why. Because he chose to be on the other side. Y'all see what happened when you go against God, right?
All right. What y'all going to theater? You get some games on
We are. This is where we about to go. Join up.
Yeah. Well, I just beat you over there. You want to pro him?
Oh, we in the theater.
All right.
Oh, you want to go into the pro-am?
Let's do theater real quick.
Let's go in the theater because, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm here. Why you got a short dude? 6'4". What does the deal do again?
And from mine, I'm flying. And I'm damn sure not flying. This man is now facing 4 counts. If he ever wanted to get out that system, he can go ahead and take that shit for live. They got that over.
Bring him out. Bring him out. It's hard to yell, but up Ray open your mouth.
You know what? A lot of people want to use this to further bash him. He's obviously doing.
Where you want to go?
I'm in the theater.
They might.
Okay, I don't know.
Got into his head. You feel me? But at the same time, you know,
yeah, what the hell? I'm on my controller.
I try not to go deep in.
That's what I get for eating with this motherfucker. This stuff.
Top 2 tests.
Look at my build, Scribs.
People keep saying that making sense to y'all? You know, somebody else like this not mine. You know, I would just approach this situation right here just with a little bit of
this nigga ready.
Oh, you got a center, 6'9" center.
Look at it though.
This guy look crazy.
Don't it?
This guy look crazy.
And I ain't even looked for it either. I just did it.
Dang, I like this one. I'm liking this one better than my build, but Edge Enforcer.
So
What?
if you don't come
You
from
got
anything, you don't
decent
have anybody that's
driver
legally
layup.
savvy, financially savvy,
You got
you're going to have an
decent.
uphill battle when you step into wealth and when
You
you start
got
signing
decent
these contracts.
shot.
You
You
don't do it
got
yourself.
your pass accuracies.
But that shit's
All
sad, bro.
right. Let
That's
me
sad.
see.
That's sad,
But
bro. Because that could be any one
let
of
me
our kids, our
see.
brothers, our sisters, our cousins. So let's just
Oh,
start
that's
treating
not
everybody
bad.
with a little bit
But
more
see, though,
respect.
the
You know
thing
what I'm
though,
saying?
Buck, how you gonna
No
guard
matter
those
where they
7
come
footers
from,
that weigh
it's just sad, bro.
heavier than you?
I get a
What's your
77 strength.
What are
what's
you
your
doing? I
what's
have been
your
cut off this
wingspan though?
stream quite some time because it came off
7
so weird and really
something.
I
Let me
just
say
don't know how to
7
explain them anymore. Usually there's some symbolism behind it, so
2,
maybe you guys can fill me in.
7
One
1.
thing was going viral for this tongue thing
Your
that it was doing, and
steel.
Look at
other
my block though.
companies have started to
I'll be
follow
blocking
this
them
Your
big
block
niggas.
trend.
crazy,
I'll show you that in a second.
bro.
But I mean,
This.
the
Why
caption
you ain't just
behind
do a
this
power
article,
forward though?
it feels very
Nah,
uncomfortable when
cause
I'm watching it. And
you
okay,
get
let's
your
try tomorrow.
wingspan.
We can
It
agree
take when you do a power forward.
through
I
this
wanted a
stuff
center
because
because I
you
wanted to get
always
more
dress up
rebound.
in these red robes and
Okay.
yourself is
You
always
know what I'm
looking
saying?
healthy.
Oh, I see what you're
So I
saying.
guess
Yeah.
I'm not too surprised. But then I saw a video recently
All
of
right.
Wiz
Let's see what he
Khalifa
do.
doing it,
Word.
and this
Let's see what he do.
I have
What came
no
out next?
comment, but you can tell, of course, the
Mm.
vibe and
He
everything.
ain't
This is all
dancing.
his
All I'm saying.
Instagram, and he's doing this, and it looks like there's this
Travel canceled.
very dark and
Oh shit! How the hell we going?
Worshiping their God.
but it's the devil's in the details. Well, for some reason, NASA, along with the high
That
religious
look
groups and
good, but I like
scientists,
that dude.
are obsessed with the number 666. So let's start with the so-called facts. What you got to scoop? We're told the
I got
Earth is orbiting
my
around the sun at
scrubs. You 7 foot.
66,600 miles per hour. That is the Earth's
Yeah.
orbital speed of light.
You see if you get Scottie Pippen, bruh.
Now, Earth's axial tilt
Scottie
is
Pippen what?
23.4.
Upset?
But when you
Yeah.
subtract it from the degree angle, a right angle, you get
Um,
66.6. Again, next up is
animations.
curvature per mile drive. Now, according
Go
to
to
the
the
Pythagorean
animation store.
theorem, each mile is
Yeah.
8 and 66.6 degrees south. Let's direct your
All right,
attention
you
to
said
over
Scottie
there on
Pippen
Earth.
base.
Yeah.
It is 2,160 miles, supposedly. But if you do 6 times 6 times 60, it equals 2,160. And if you thought we were done, don't worry, there's plenty more.
No,
Speed of sound in knots equals
I got
666 knots.
Sam
Earth's
Perkins,
circumference in nautical miles,
Mason
21,600
Plumlee,
miles. Again, you get 600 times 6
Michael
times 6.
Porter. No,
How far is
no
Mars
Scottie
from the
Pippen.
sun? Well,
Damn.
666 astronomical
I probably can
units.
get him
For
if I
Mercury, the
was a
sun
small
appears to
forward.
be 6.66
Yeah.
times brighter. And you can't forget that time the
Yeah.
astronaut
All right,
That's why
Ray
you
spent
I'm
666
trying to get to the
days in
games in.
space.
The time she lands in September, her tally will be 666
I might
days
get
in
off.
space.
I might get off a little early
666 days.
today.
Of course, they soon realized that was a bit too
I got
reckless
screwed
Where
up.
you on
on
that?
their part
You
and
right here.
changed it officially the next day. Now, the gravity theory was
Is
fabricated
he?
by Isaac Newton in the year
Oh,
1666. And what's the story you believe? An apple
he in
fell
the
on his
chat.
head? Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's nothing occult about that. Well, this isn't just
All
a
right,
few examples. We're talking hundreds of units
let's
of
go.
measurements with
Got no
666 in them.
name.
Like, what are the
What's
odds?
good up,
I would
man?
say, how gullible does one have to be to actually
Oh,
believe
he
these things and
upgrading
not
this shit.
realize our entire reality is infiltrated with satanic
Look at this
powers
nigga here,
against the world?
60.
The Washington Monument is
Ass.
66,660 inches tall, with the perimeter being 666 inches. You can't make this shit up. And then you go into all these brands and company logos, right? That have the 666 in everything they do. Taco Bell has 666 in their logo. I think we all know enough about Disney. And then we have these fake Monster Energy drinks, right? The Claw, the 666, and Hebrew numericals. And then it's the same thing with Volkswagen logo, and so on. It's pretty interesting, right? It's almost like a lot of these major corporations won't buy or sell unless they have the mark of the beast, the 666.
Scrubs, you know you get you probably don't know. You know you get them with your points. You can buy VC cards with them
Great and small, rich and
What you
poor,
mean?
slave
from
and
buying
free.
games and shit. You got the app on your phone.
On the forehead. And no one could buy or
What app?
sell anything without the
The
mark,
PlayStation
which
app.
is either the name of the beast
Yeah.
or the number representing his name.
All right, go to the at the main screen, like when you first log on there. You see your picture and your name or whatever.
Open up the app. PlayStation. All right.
All right, it's right beside left of the notifications, right beside it.
Notifications. Okay.
All right, right beside the notifications.
Yeah.
To the left of it, just click that little thing. It looked like a PlayStation sign with.
All right. Hold on. Which tab are you on?
The PlayStation app. on your phone.
I'm on the app, but at the bottom, like, which icon are you under?
I'm talking about it's at you see the notification bell.
The bell at the top?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
right
see the bell
beside
is the
that
gear.
to the left of it.
Oh, the left of it is my profile name.
What about after like there's not another little PlayStation button looking thing right there?
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
That's killer, man. Insane in the brain. Now you coming out? I should still whoop your ass because you knew what the hell you did.
You see my picture?
Let me see. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. You sending it to the phone?
Yeah. Oh,
It ain't popped up.
your cell phone. You still got that iPhone 6 though, bro. You gotta upgrade.
Yeah, right.
Hold on.
Yeah, this shit ain't popped up.
Alright, hold up. Let me see. Let me send it through the PlayStation. Alright, got you right. Alright, wait a minute.
What they do?
Alright, so I took a screenshot. You get the message, Buck?
Yeah. Let me see. There's some way you should have it on there. K9. How does he get it on his? How do he get it on his? Why is it on ours but not on his? Go to play. The play is it play? I don't know. Huh? Where?
The app. I'm on the app. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You talking about the plus sign?
And I won't have to touch your cash on the dresser, so you have enough cash to before I would get off work to cash a check there.
He said download the app, Kana.
I can only spend like 10 and 11 bucks.
Nah, I'm good.
That sounds sweet.
Nah, I don't know. Nah, I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
Sounds sweet.
What's the name of the app?
I heard you in here eating something earlier. What's that there?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get those at?
Monkey bottom to me. Look at it.
Were those the ones at the cabinet? No, those were your ones. I bet she was looking for them.
I don't know. I ate them. I ate everything else. Shit.
Alright, but anyways, I already turned the chicken on the stove. So I've got to hustle.
Alright.
Alright, later.
Baby. Let me see. It's supposed to be on that main screen right there, Scribs, with your name right beside it. There's a thing. Let me see.
What is it though?
It's a Let me show you,
One
man.
glimpse of always loaded Italian, and you'll wonder, how did they pile on so much meat? Easy. We just kept saying, amore. Or beef.
Deodorant leaving a bad impression. Native is clean, clear, and residue-free. It's Native.
You could get instantly approved for up to $4,000. Shop for anything you want in-store or online, up to $4,000, all without using credit.
We playing or no?
Get happy instantly.
The final reckoning is on digital. So what's the plan? Watch it at home now.
That's my plan.
Mission Impossible. Play it on digital now.
There is no way in fucking hell that this man who was, mind you, trying to. Now, mind you, I don't be around a lot of white people. I'm gonna say that. I do not be around a lot of white people, so I don't know if the way he was dressed and then fucking dreads falling off his scalp like that was intentional, but it gave me that this is somebody homeless or trying to act or look homeless, right? Lock in with me. If you think that's
Nigga, that's the same 3-pointer. Look, right there, Scribs. It's the one right beside the notification supposed to be there. Okay, now how do Scribs, you might need to update your app. You might not have updated your app.
Oh, you talking about that? I ain't got that. Let me update the PlayStation.
Or right across the street, and
Yeah.
I have full fucking view of every side of the street, right?
Yeah, his ain't got it on there.
No, I ain't got it on there.
Car waiting for him, right on that. What the fuck?
I just got the game.
Gone. Like completely. I'm looking around too much. I'm on it. I'm like,
Me either.
what? You know? So say all that to say, I genuinely don't care how crazy this makes me sound. Again, if you know, you fucking know. And if you know, then you really know that we live in a world where there are so many
Seriously?
people who are so filthy fucking rich, so petty, and have nothing better to do with their time that yes, they indeed
Me too. I ain't got nothing to use it on.
Black woman just for shits and gigs.
All
So
right.
I say all that to say I don't want to hurt myself. You know, I'm sure you can pull up all type of shit from my past that says I do it all myself.
But I thought you couldn't do that no more.
I'm 3 days sober. I wasn't smoking crack or nothing, but I was smoking weed.
Oh.
I decided it'd be a good time to stop. Seeing as how.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Crucial, look at the screen. There's some real players right here, nigga.
Dang.
Got to that point where it's like, you know, maybe stop.
Cussing.
Perfectly safe. Okay? Just put this out here because I do believe in this.
Go ahead in, Scrubs. This nigga always dancing, bruh. Look at my share screen. I got my new build out here. He better not be able to shoot better than you, Crush.
See, we ain't got nothing to lose,
Buck
though.
got
So when let them
369.
we'll crash out. Everybody would know.
I only got 84-3.
More people.
That means you about to miss a lot of shots.
Shit.
That's why you gotta watch what you say.
Nigga, I got my regular jump shot on from my other character.
I'm not speaking code. Don't get on the internet trying to speak about this stuff. Most people don't know what they're talking about, but you know.
They probably put us with some trash bags too.
But
yep, 71.
Don't be afraid.
90.
If they come for it.
Black badge.
What's the red?
Don't ever be afraid. Live your life the way that you want to. They want you to live in fear, but we don't live in fear. I think they're starting to notice that. We're trying to test their
Y'all coming in here with these, man, look, y'all coming in here with these new builds. Y'all about to mess my build up.
Listen here. Yep.
I got similar situations.
Yeah.
But
Christian might be right, man.
You know, you handle it how you handle it. Just know I'm a professional. Hopefully she takes some classes.
Oh, he got my
us.
He got my
people like that don't fight fair. I'll let y'all know. Talking about frequency, weapons, poison, car crashes, all types of things. So
there we go.
Don't be talking about K9 like that.
This is Nathan Reynolds, He was born into a family that has the ancient bloodline of those that are mentioned in Genesis 6. Now, I'm going to be very careful with my words in this video for obvious reasons, but he is now a spirit-filled, born-again believer, and he talks very openly about what it was like being raised in
Somebody
the
bought
old,
Boo.
being raised in that kind of environment,
Somebody
the
bought
activities that
Boo.
they would be constantly involved in, some of which are very hard to listen to. He talks openly about their interactions with the demonic
Nah, it's
realm,
the
with
jump shot.
fallen angels. And he came to the topic of the upcoming tribulation, about the upcoming Antichrist.
I got an 84.
Clip of what he said, and then I'm going to tell you what happened to me.
Damn.
Man.
Is going to be the beast who rises. That's Apollo. It's not some Nikolai Carpathia
Corner.
and Jeremy Jenkins left behind series brainwashed America and the world to think that it's some dude who's going to just show up one day and be real.
Damn, bitch.
He right in front of him.
It's named in the Bible explicitly for a reason. It's not like questionable.
I got this side of the trail.
That follows him. That's Anubis. That's the jackal-headed god. That's the false prophet. It's plainly said in the scriptures. They're going to come.
Big dude, the one knocking him down. Big dude knocking him down.
The Caesar is going to give his power, his reign over to Apollo. They will have his names, right? They'll call him like the traveler. They're going to call him celestial hosts, these gods, these angels that come. The guys who gave us life, like Prometheus, those guys. That'll be much more the narrative that's conducive for their generation.
Nigga didn't even hit the ball though.
Like they are literally children, bloodline inheritance, children from Nimrod.
So at this point,
I'm gonna create my rock.
Of his videos. You know, just going
Throw it.
podcast at the end of the day, nothing else is going on. I'm not emotional until I get to this point, and it comes out of absolutely nowhere, and I'm all of a sudden just like a light switch. I'm uncontrollably emotional. I'm crying to a point where I can't even breathe. There was no sound coming out. I'm like trying to gather myself and like take a breath of air. And I'm laying there and I just get this image of ancient Egypt. But it was modernized in a way. And I'm watching and I'm just seeing like these giant freaks, these like giant demonic hybrids, and they're hunting down man. And there's chaos and people are screaming.
This some bullshit.
And you know, God said it would be like it was in the days of Noah, and I literally sat there, y'all, and I had this like revelation, and I pray every single day that God would reveal to me the truth. And He took me down this road a few years ago out of nowhere.
Bruh, they're getting fast breaks, all these fucking misses, yo.
And you know, through the Bible, through the Apocrypha,
shit crazy.
About the spiritual side of all of this, and that's why I like this topic, because you know, a lot of Christians
I'm about to create me a new build, yo.
Learn
I ain't gonna mess my build up out here like this.
I'm
about to mess my build up.
Throw it.
And you know, God said that
I can't tell who got who was who.
It was in the days of Noah, and a lot of Christians don't understand exactly what happened in the days of Noah.
It's fucking over. It's 20-9. I don't want to hear this shit.
Because there was sin. He poured out His wrath because literally there was one family left that was genetically pure that hadn't been messed with by demonic entities, and that was Noah. Satan came down and tried to prevent Jesus from being born. There was demonic hybrids.
Everybody got new bills on.
20-9.
And that's why, you know, everywhere we see, they have these half human, half animal hybrids. And of course, we were taught that this is just Greek mythology. This was just weird stuff written on ancient hieroglyphics. Like, we didn't really think anything of it because we weren't taught, of course, that this actually happened, because that would correlate to the Genesis 6 narrative. That would correlate to actually why God flooded the earth. Every single ancient civilization had some form.
Well, boy, I go upgrade bad, but Scrubs, you got a new build too. You won't even upgrade yours.
What are we?
Most of them were giants, so they were revered as little gods. Okay, so just bear with me. So I'm laying there, I'm gathering myself, I can breathe normally again. I have him pause.
Okay, now here.
Right, I have this image of ancient Egypt kind of in the future, I guess. And I'm thinking,
Cruise. You just can't shoot. That's it.
What if all of us were trying to like look at this world, political figures, trying to figure out who could be the AC, who could be, you know, fulfilling prophecy, what this man's doing, he's making lines over there. I'm like, what if we're thinking too small? What if we're not thinking
waiting on
spiritual? You know, I'm like, God says it will be like it was in the days of Noah. And we know
You
that
still
they're going
playing,
to
Kano?
explain the rapture. And if you don't believe in the rapture, then you can prepare to endure all this. But once the rapture happens, they're going to explain it. Satan already has an explanation. He has his way of telling the world what happened without leading them to the Bible. So he's going to tell the world that we were abducted, right? So what if the little g gods, who are very much real, actually come back and they physically return to this world? And what if one of them, Apollo, will come down in the form of the fake Messiah? And because he is giant, because he is going to descend from the literal air, what if they're actually going to descend on this earth and everything is going to come back? Because I know, and I cannot talk about this, that they're doing things in labs. What if everything is going to be released? What if everything is going to come back? And the Antichrist is not some little moral political dude on our TV screens, on our phone screens. What if
Alright,
he's
let me know when
actually
y'all ready.
going
I'm
to
about to go
be
do
half
some events real
demon
quick.
in a way
Where you
that
going?
he actually descends from the
About this
another dimension?
these little events so I can get
And
some
that is
VC
how
until
the
y'all ready.
deception is
I don't
so
know what the fuck K9
grand.
doing, bro.
That is how the deception is
Y'all
so
here?
overwhelming, and that
Oh,
is
alright.
why fail them from fear. That period of time,
Yeah, they ain't even seen that.
hybrids.
I seen Scrubs when I was outside.
Again, and what if
Alright.
the false prophet comes with him and is literally this
Get some of this VC.
Scrubs said I'm gonna get some
and
VC.
again, I could be totally off. I could be totally
Nigga, you got 10,000. Go ahead and put that on there.
crazy, but it makes
I got
sense.
5,000
It
now.
makes sense. Back in the days
This
of
nigga
Noah,
buying hair days.
This
and
VC cold.
it makes sense.
Buy a toupee.
Aspect. It makes sense the deception level. It
Buy a
makes sense
toupee to put back there.
because the Antichrist is going
Ooh.
to be seen as the
A
Messiah.
toupee to put in the back of your head. But he gonna buy a kilt, a yarmulke, and a bagpipe.
Dang. That's messed up, but
Political guy that's just been in an office
I said I
somewhere.
got a yarmulke.
What if that is going to be one of these
This player Jewish than a motherfucker, man.
one of these fallen angels?
I'm Willie Lump Lump.
That is the Antichrist. So the rider actually represents a
I'm
real
about to come out here with Willie Lump Lump. That's what y'all gonna do.
The fourth seal has two riders on a pale horse. And what if Death and Hades is
Man,
the arrival of Anubis and
this shit ass, bruh.
god of the underworld? So what if the riders on the pale horse actually represent the arrival of the false prophet and somebody else that plays
Y'all
a
gotta
role
be
in this
Willie
revelation?
Lump
And then I'm
Lump.
digging a little deeper and I'm reading about the
Willie
locusts that
Lump
are
Lump.
released from the little pits of hell to torment men. And it says, and the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle. And on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men. And they had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions. And they had breastplates, as it were breastplates of iron. And the sound of their wings was as the sound
They take you to the main menu, huh?
many horses running into battle. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men for 5 months. What if everything is coming
But
back?
does your badges carry over
We have
on other characters?
Is truly like
what you mean?
My spirit, childlike.
Like if I unlock
What if it will be
a badge
exactly like it was
on my
in
main
the days of
character,
Noah?
will it carry over
And
to other
what
characters?
if God says that men's hearts will fail them
This
from
is
fear?
crazy.
One of the reasons is because these things are now walking.
Bro, you can't have no more than 1-2 characters, bro. You be playing this joint all day trying to go through the badge progressions.
Nah, they easy once you go to the one dude.
You said what?
Now to this homicide.
It's easy when you go to the little motherfuckers at the park. The little AIs.
Oh yeah. I remember the AI.
Oh my god.
I remember the AI.
Nigga, I just started. I got Box Out Beast on gold, Limitless on silver.
How you do that?
With the badge progression thing. The max plus one.
But what if these
How you do that?
Took my Limitless badge and put it to silver.
From
Well, you
elusive
got the cap,
salamanders and
the
enormous
breaker.
bats to legendary
Nah, it's
critters,
these
join
little
us as we
perk
uncover
things you
the
get with
30
the season
largest animals
pass.
and creatures ever caught on camera.
Oh,
In the heart of the forest,
And I got the box out beats because it's just elevated badge up to 2 levels. So it took it from a bronze to a gold.
okay.
Where y'all at? Oh, I got to send y'all an invite. Crush, you over there getting beat up?
Hello, guys. Welcome.
All right, y'all. This is a guy named. All right, y'all. This is a guy named Austin. He's located in a jail in Georgia, Cobb County. The mugshot is disturbing because people trying to figure out, is he high? Okay, I want everybody to repost this video, share this video
Hey, now, you done?
across your social media
I don't know,
platforms
bro. What's
because
going
Join
on?
up,
baby,
Crush.
have I got some tea for y'all. They need to do some more
Nah, this nigga
investigation.
bullshitting, bro.
Why was
I
Austin's
don't think K-Nine
mugshot
here.
posted and he's unconscious, unalert, unaware of what's going
Niggas
on?
trying to play.
So
This nigga doing all kinds of bullshit.
in a position for the mugshot to be taken.
Hey, what's up?
You ain't got no badge. What badge you got?
Watch these videos. Then
You ain't no
maybe
damn
that's something else
silver.
that I gotta talk about. Or it's an update. So today I'm giving you an update. Most of you can see my video as it relates to Austin Samuel. So my update on
This
this is
this nigga done took 30. This nigga talk about. This nigga done took 32 breaks, yo.
Dang.
You.
So we need to talk about this mugshot that got the internet buzzing, coming
Yo, we've
straight
been
out of
trying.
Cobb County. This image of Austin has people asking some real questions. Why does he look unconscious?
You ain't even been doing nothing.
In the photo?
Let me look at your shit. See if you even been putting any work in. Yeah, you ain't been putting no work in.
So what's really going on behind the scenes? Is there
How you been winning your longest streak on the 4?
And why does it look like nobody in the system noticed?
That's not winning. Your longest streak is 4.
Is there more to this?
What you mean? It's a streak.
Was Austin already in medical distress when the photo was taken?
Nigga, you ass.
Law enforcement addressed the
Nigga done played 44 games and only got 158 points.
Dang.
That nigga ain't been doing shit. Nigga, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
All right, y'all. This is a guy named Austin. He's located in a jail in Georgia, Cobb County. The mugshot is disturbing because people trying to figure out, is he high, sleepy, stressed?
Yes, it shows you inside.
About the face. We hoping it's not another Sandra incident, but it's like she's forcing his head up. It's just weird to me. Like at some point they should have just been like,
because theater is the same as the part.
He's tired. You gotta get up.
Yeah, it is. It's the same as the part.
That we unalived you or something is wrong with you, you know. But what y'all think? Tell me y'all opinion because this is weird, you know. She got the gloves on. I understand.
Where you at, Scrubs? Scoot up.
Tilted and look at his shoulder, like, you know. Maybe he could be sleepy, but
Every time Dance Fever start doing this shit, we don't ever get in.
that could be the problem too, right? That's why he
He's a dance fever.
It's just Dance Fever for real.
Okay, I want everybody to repost this video, share this video across your social media.
It's on.
Because baby, have I got some tea for y'all. Well, for Georgians who live in Marjorie Taylor Greene Street, or if you have family who live in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. Before I get into it, hey everybody, I'm Tabitha. If you come across my video and are not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you come across my video out there on social media,
You're supposed to get gold badges.
Please hit that follow button. I am trying to get to 500,000 followers. The time has come. If you have been wanting to,
that's good.
To Marjorie Taylor,
you don't need nothing. Just shoot on them.
The time has come. She's holding an in-person
You ain't a
town
pimp. You a
hall
simp.
on April 15th. Now, there's some rules to this. District 14
In the corner.
residents are invited
I was
to
wide open.
register to attend Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's town
Oh,
hall
hell, it too
in
long.
Cobb County on Tuesday, April 15th at 6 p.m. Baby, she's so confident that all of the people who will attend this meeting are going to be there to lift her up, to give her attaboys.
Way to be there,
That she
K9.
is having it after hours. So you got time. If you need to leave
Word.
work a little early so that you can be there at 6 p.m.,
Damn.
you boss know now. She's
I ain't playing.
Only paying for what you need.
Scrubs ain't know what to do. This nigga can shoot.
Dance, baby, dance. Oh, but no, but
Don't screen watch.
she's having it.
We getting rebounds out here.
That's how confident she is.
Open.
She's also confident in believing that the people
No.
in her district
You get that, K9?
actually love what she's
Get it, Scrubs. Get it, Scrubs. Get it, Scrubs.
This dude, man, get on your regular build, bro.
previous town
If I miss too many, I am. I ain't fucking my 3-point percentage yet.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and create this build because y'all ain't testing these testing builds.
I'm open.
I see.
Each attendee must complete the registration.
Oh, shit.
Details will be emailed in advance of the town hall. A valid government ID matching your registration is required.
I get rebounds.
The number of attendees is limited and entry is not guaranteed. Disruptive behavior will not be tolerated and will result in...
You got mid? You got mid-range on there?
No, I ain't got it upgraded though. It go to an 80.
And you want to talk to her about
Really broke me.
performance? I highly advise you to attend the meeting. Right here is the address to register. And when you go, make sure you go with your camera phone. And
what?
Yeah, right.
Man.
They need to do some more investigation and figure out why was Austin's mugshot posted and he's unconscious, unalert,
Oh. So you going up on that? That's the same jump shot?
Yep.
The mugshot to be taken. There is no possible way that y'all are holding his head up without holding his body up. When you take a mugshot,
Yeah, you can't guard the paint at all, bro.
Alert and aware. You're supposed to go through medical, get a TV shot. So was he alert when all this happened? Like, I'm so confused. Like, to me, it literally looks like he's
Buck out here shooting that lights out.
and they had to turn his head over
got
and
booed.
hold it in a position for the mugshot to be taken. And I hate to say this, but this is giving Sandra Bland all over.
Good shot.
Diamond.
Madonna.
Good pass.
Because why did y'all have to take his mugshot? And
Don't tell me my dude ain't shit.
y'all had to hold his head in a position for the mugshot to be
Fucker.
taken. And he looks like he has a little weight on him. So there's no way that he's standing up and y'all are just holding his head without holding his head.
Hit me. I thought she was about to set a pick. Look at Scrubs out here knocking shit down. He knocking shit down.
Get him out of here.
Scrubs out here knocking them down.
Got him.
Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick.
Knock
Knock him.
him out,
Knock.
Rick.
Knock him. Knock. Knock. Knock him. Knock him. Knock him.
I'm about to hit that double digit.
Knock him. Knock him. Knock him. I gotta go to work tomorrow. No, I'm sorrow. That means I'm scared. Because I want to put somebody up there. Them motherfuckers get on my nerves. And I don't care.
A 29-year-old actor.
But where they got you going tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta be in at 7:30, so it's nowhere far away. Usually they have us coming in about 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7, 7:30, probably within an hour, within 30 minutes. Because we only do really from Charleston, Kentucky, Ohio.
Foreign visitors are abandoning the U.S. in record.
Oh, I heard about the Allen Iverson base. I heard about the Kyrie base, though. I heard Kyrie base crazy.
Basically telling us to not go to certain places because they're violent or it's not safe. Yeah, so the Department of Commerce has now issued a report showing a growing list of countries advising their citizens to not come to the United States, to not come and visit the United States. Yeah, now we are not the safe country.
Australia, Canada.
Oh, next time I'm blocking that. Open.
Good shot.
K9 beat him up. K9 socked him up, bro. That shit crazy. Corner. Held it too fucking long, bro. Good shit, Scripps.
Yep. Told you, bro, I ain't got no skill on this build. I be stealing like crazy. That's my fault. Ooh, Buck out there clean. Got you, Buck. Snatch.
I held it too long.
You messed my down.
Man, I held it too long.
Oh,
I gotta slow my shot
why
down.
did it switch to arrow? Yeah,
I gotta slow it down. It's a little too fast right now. I feel like it's on
they
push.
Like really black. They like black toenail badges. That's all. I held it too long. All right, let me lock in. Dama.
Pudding. You call your girl Pudding? Gone. Yo! I just need to slow it down. My shot need to be slowed down. It's not the same. Where you going? I got perimeter. Driving layup. This nigga wide open.
He's gonna take a shot.
Driving layup. Why does nigga just stand there with the ball so fucking much? This motherfucker wouldn't even throw the ball up. Look at this nigga. This nigga can shoot.
I got 2.
This motherfucker is a big fence.
Lock, baby. I got a lock out here. Got him. I got a center. I got a lock center out here, y'all.
They try to do you, Scrubs.
Try to do you dirty.
You calling a green after you knew that motherfucker wasn't green. Oh! Scrubs blocked it. That nigga said, oh! It hurt. Look like he's falling back, don't it? That nigga ass. Bruh.
2 up top, Buck.
Ooh.
Alright, let's beat these dudes, yo. No.
Damn. Damn. Oh no. Don't never play 2-1. You gotta fucking, you gotta play. The shot.
Let's go. Oh, Buck. I thought you was going to the corner.
I was going in the middle for the dude.
Oh.
Good take.
Take over.
We will rock you. Rock you. Well, I guess it's got his what's right down here.
I gotta do what?
Switch my character.
Mike
can do it in here. Since you got your big dude out here, I'll probably just switch my character. Now, I don't want to go out though. If I can do it right here.
How you gonna do it?
But you know how that shit is, though. Damn. You know how that shit is.
How you switch it? Oh, I see.
All right. I'm back. You gonna do that shit anyway. Talking about I would do it while I'm drunk. And then you must be drunk 24/7. You just was at the edge of it. That's why. Damn.
All right,
We
moving
gotta
on.
get 900 points in the park to get 5,000 on our weekly goal. We got one day before reset too. Yep, 900 points in the park. Damn, that's a lot. I'm right here. Where you at, K9? Nine? I don't even see you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he dancing. Yeah, that's true. Nigga recruit.
Where Polo at? But what? I
That
mean, Crucial. What happened to Polo now?
nigga, I was just playing with
Dang.
Polo yesterday.
Dang.
They
Why
got their
Polo
own
cut you,
crew.
but why Polo and them cut you like
They
that?
got their own niggas they play with. Cause I be playing with Crucial's trash bag. Yeah, word. They don't be wanting to play with Crucial. That nigga ass.
Okay, so somebody made this video about me, and I needed to.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Jerry Nelson for your personal price plan today. We'll hang later. You only have so much time. So feed Science Diet with our clinically proven antioxidant blend, helping pets live healthier as long as possible.
Get the fuck out of here.
This helps.
Okay, so somebody made this video about me, and I needed to tweet
I
address
knew
it
he was jumping out. That's
because
my
things are
fault.
getting out of hand.
See,
And
I
I just
shouldn't.
want to say to the person who
That
created
nigga
this
got
video,
that
Hold
motherfucking breathe.
you are absolutely amazing. You are extremely creative. You are
What?
extremely blessed. I see you. I appreciate you. And I know
I don't think
sometimes
so.
YouTube can be hard, and you got to
Yeah,
know
and
that it's going to be great.
in Wisconsin,
Trusting and God got your back. And I just want you to know that no matter what, I
niggas need them motherfucking.
I am thankful for you. I am grateful for you. Although you may feel some type of way,
on.
I just want you to know that I'm trying. We're all trying. And I see you. I'm thankful for you. I hope you can understand my heart. And I want to say thank you. And I want to ask
You
you,
done to both of y'all.
please go to his video, go to his
Open.
channel, let him know DoorDash sent you, let him know that I love you, and I'm not even upset. I'm not even tripping. I want to share this video with y'all because it is brilliant. This is a creator here. This is a mastermind. This is someone that God has used. And I'm just grateful that you took the time to make this video
Open.
about DoorDash. So y'all, let's check this out. Like,
Man,
it's
pass
awesome.
accuracy fucks up shots, bruh. This shit crazy.
Danny's daily drive, the creativity he puts in his videos, the way he edits, brilliant.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
twos court.
like, what do they call it when you go to like a movie
For
theater?
real?
Motion picture
My
worthy.
bad.
Please don't stop.
How? It hit his
Man.
fucking toe.
I appreciate you
Yeah.
guys. I am grateful for you. There's no judgments here. We are all trying. And I appreciate you for taking the time to create this magnificent masterpiece.
Fuck.
Y'all, let's
Yeah,
check
that's
this out.
screws.
Should just took it.
DoorDash. You don't inspire the world by being perfect. So you
Damn.
inspire the world by being real. And though you've been one of the realest on this platform, right? But this message is for you right now. Not just the
Oh,
creator,
shoot it.
not just the motivator,
I got
but the
dumb.
woman behind the camera who's fighting battles we can't even see. See, they tried to cancel your call, but they ain't
I
cancel
shoot it.
your calling, right?
Yeah,
They try to
shoot
take
that. You
your
wide
income,
open.
but they can't take your impact. And they try to drain your spirit, but they can't kill what God already filled. Dodash, I know you're tired, but the only reason hell is coming so hard at you is because heaven knows what's inside of you. This isn't punishment. This is pressure, and pressure means you're so close. You think the hate means you're failing. Nah. The hate
Wow.
means you're finally becoming a threat. They don't come for people who don't matter. They don't attack people who aren't rising. They don't lie on names that carry power. And girl, your name carries weight because you got receipts. You lost 100 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You built your own product.
Look at my dude. What the fuck did this nigga just do?
You changed your life, and now you're changing others.
I got picked.
So you did all that without selling.
You can't smell it?
You stayed.
Yeah, I smell that shit.
See, the moment you started walking in purpose, the moment you said, I'm going to inspire the world, a target got put on your back. But let me tell you something. You're still standing. You're still creating. You're still impacting lives. Even through the tears. Even through the fear. Even when the comments stink and the numbers drop, you are still here. It's the haters watching this. You don't win by tearing down someone else's house. You win by building your own. Some people are so broke inside they can't build. So all they know how to do is destroy. Haters don't really hate you. They hate themselves.
Look what I did.
For not having the courage
It
to
would
do
have been
what you
$2.
did. See, you looked
Like
past
$2
the face
for
and
regular
said,
noodles,
I'm not
or
staying there.
$1 more
You
for
took
these
your
good
pain
ones, the
and turned it
Amish
into
ones.
purpose. And they can't stand that
I like the
kind of
Amish
life,
ones better,
right?
don't you?
Because it exposes
Oh yeah.
their shadows. So let them die. Let them create threads. Let them
Look at your
gossip.
mom sees what I got her.
Throw shade. You
That she's been talking about them.
because the enemy only throws
Reese's
shade.
peanut butter and jelly cups.
Yeah.
But she'll like it.
That sounds disgusting.
We see you.
What just happened?
And you already won it in ways
Reese and peanut butter jelly cup. Ew.
you didn't just build a YouTube channel. You built hope. You didn't just sell product.
I'm
You
trying to
sold
take yours
a
over.
promise that if you can't
What
rise,
is it?
they
Oh,
can too.
bear? Is that a bear claw?
Please
Yeah.
hear this.
You don't like a beer claw?
Yeah, I guess.
It's the cream cheese or the
This plan,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
proof that something bigger.
put it in the air fryer. That's what your mom did with her. When I got her.
You're not behind. You'll be fine. You're not forgotten.
Man.
So rest if you have to. Cry if you need to. Okay? Scream. Fall on your face.
I can't do it all. I can't do it all.
Not for them. Not for you too. For you.
If I was the only one shooting, we'd have won.
Every person
For real.
Dang, what?
broken, betrayed,
Why
and
you say
still
that,
try
but?
to smile. This message is for you too. You are not too late. You are not too broken, and you are not done. You still have when nobody claps.
Alright, let's go.
To the ones who give when no one says thank you.
I didn't want to be seen as somebody who smoked.
I had to get me some boost.
I hid my smoking when I worked.
I was down to
I
0.
didn't talk about it with my doctor. I ate right. I exercised. I
They
didn't
came
want
out
to be.
done, bro.
Nah, they just probably upgrading the ship.
Y'all go check out these.
Mom just tried one of her Reese cups, and she said, "Ooh."
She just tried it.
She says good. They have grape and they have strawberry.
Ooh, I would like the strawberry.
I will have to get you some.
No. This ain't good.
Is it good? Oh, you didn't put it in the air fryer. You know it. You're cooking air fryer.
Yeah, her eating a bear claw.
Do not let him get you those Reese cups. Those are big ones too.
Are y'all still playing or no?
Yeah. I told you can't I try it like mine, but no, you don't want to. No, Scottie Pippen ain't 6'4". I'm 6'5". No, you gotta be 6'5" or taller. Oh, you on your new dude? Oh, he on this new dude. Word. So shut up, nigga. The nigga said, so shut up. Damn. Get out of my business. Nigga like, oh no. Nigga like, get out of my business. I know, and he up ass. I know. It's easy in there. Yeah, it is. For me. I got 3,000. I'm getting me some more boosts. Fuck this. I got 37 VC left.
Yep.
All right, y'all get out your phone. 37. I just spent my last 3,000. Got your phone, Scribs. Unless you updating your motherfucking character. Yeah.
What's that?
You get 500 to pick out of each one.
What's the daily?
Damn, where everybody go? Y'all in here?
What is the daily challenge?
Because we was dancing. That's why. They put fucking theater in the game and make you lag. Make it make sense. Why you just said that? Exactly. Can't connect to the server.
So as criminals continue assaulting the U.S. border, this law enforcement is up against running a stop sign.
He been saying that all day and I ain't found shit.
Well, we might have to split up game because looks like we got another mystery.
Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen.
Very interesting. I mean, I think in many ways, back in the
Yeah,
day,
he is.
they had a lot of things right, and now we're living in strange.
Because he ain't that good for me.
Being held in an artificial
But for you,
consciousness and state of the world.
but for you, it'd be good.
On my Rumble channel. If you want to see the comments towards the Rumble below, and check it out.
It'd be good for you, though. Well, yeah, Scribs.
Wait for invite.
You even pop back online yet? Bless you. I say you. Hands in the air now. Nah, go up in the park, bro.
You are a content creator. You bowl with.
K9, don't dance, K9. That's why we getting stuck.
And dark magic
Yep.
can be used to further your success in the music.
I was dancing and it put me in there by myself.
I think it spans all entertainment, but specifically hip hop, because if you've been following Scary Storytime for a while, you know I've gotten a bunch of stories about this. I've talked about this a lot, and the stories
Watch us get in there.
were involved in the hip hop community.
Watch us get in there because you ain't dancing. Watch this. Watch this. Writings on the wall. Look, we in there. Like I said. No. You weren't dancing just now. No, you wasn't. I see you. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. You wasn't dancing. You been fucking this up the whole time. Fucking this up.
33 years on death row, Curtis Wyndham was executed by the state of Florida. The sentence.
Fuck this up.
Lawrence Moore shot Fonseca at the Boulder Creek apartments, then shot himself in the chest, ultimately dying at the scene. According to a 911 call, Moore was the woman's boyfriend. The 13 Action News spotted a growing memorial for Fonseca outside the apartment.
Man, I'm fat. I just ate a bear claw.
We survived in childhood aren't really gone. They're just waiting. I can't take this anymore. He's always threatening to punch me in my face and knock my teeth out, and my kids are going to be motherless. Constantly putting the gun up against my head or shoving it in my stomach. These were the words of someone crying wolf.
Nigga can't cut because this nigga's always grabbing me.
Posting on Facebook at what would become the final hours of her life. She wasn't being dramatic. She was documenting her terror, creating a digital trail of the threats that were about to become reality. What makes this story even more heartbreaking is that this wasn't her first encounter with violence. 27 years earlier, she had survived something that should have killed her, an attack so brutal that most people wouldn't have lived to tell about it.
Yeah.
She had escaped death once before, built a life, found love, became.
You know who I am.
But some patterns have a way of repeating themselves, even across decades. But to understand why no one came to save her, we have to go back 27 years to when she was just 10 years old, standing in a room where violence would change her life forever, and set the stage for history to repeat itself in the most tragic way possible. It was 1998 in Toledo, Ohio. 10-year-old Ashley Michelle Morris was just a child living what should have been an ordinary life. She had no way of knowing that her mother, Vivian Morris, was trapped in a relationship that was slowly becoming more dangerous with each passing day. Ashley probably spent that morning like any other kid, maybe watching cartoons, eating breakfast, getting ready for whatever the day would bring.
I just jumped early.
She trusted the adults in her life to keep her safe, the way children do. She had no reason to believe that violence was closing in on her family. But domestic violence doesn't announce itself with warning signs that children can read. It builds behind closed doors, in whispered arguments, in moments when adults think kids aren't paying attention. And on this particular day, the tension that had been building in her mother's relationship was about to explode into something no child should ever witness. Vivian Morris was a woman trying to navigate.
Oh my fucking helmet too damn long.
Like many single mothers, she was doing her best to balance everything. At her workplace, she was romantically involved with a male coworker, a relationship that from the outside might have seemed normal, even hopeful. But beneath the surface, this relationship was poisoned by jealousy, control, and escalating aggression. Her coworker's behavior had been growing more possessive, more volatile. The kind of red flags that we now recognize as warning signs of domestic violence were there, but in 1998, conversations about these patterns weren't as widespread as they are today. Vivian found herself walking on eggshells, trying to manage.
How just let him just go, bruh?
She was caught in the web that so many domestic violence victims know, hoping things would get better, trying to keep the peace, unaware that the danger was escalating to a breaking point. What happened next was one of Toledo's most devastating workplace violence incidents.
This nigga just blocked me, trying to steal the ball from the dude I'm guarding.
He made the decision that would destroy multiple families in a single day. He arrived at their workplace armed and ready to commit unspeakable acts of violence. The attack wasn't random, it was targeted, personal,
Man,
and fueled by the toxic dynamics of domestic violence. But workplace violence rarely stops with the intended victim. When someone decides to bring their personal vendettas into a public space,
I don't know which one is Buck.
Before it was over,
I'm just saying, whose man is that though?
the perpetrator himself. 4 others would be injured, their lives forever changed by someone else's decision to
The nigga with the dunce cap on was wide open and don't got nothing to do with the nigga in the red.
Had simply been in the wrong place when a man decided to turn his personal demons into everyone else's nightmare. 10-year-old Ashley Morris found herself face to face with a violence that no child should ever experience. In those terrifying moments, as chaos erupted around her, she became the victim of an attack so brutal that it defies comprehension. She was stabbed 14 times. 14 times. Let that number sink in for a moment. Each wound was a deliberate act of violence against a child who had done nothing wrong, who was simply present when someone else's rage exploded into deadly action. But Ashley didn't die that day. Through sheer will, medical intervention, and what can only be called a miracle, she survived. Her small body endured trauma that would have killed many adults. She fought for her life in ways that a 10-year-old should never have to fight. The physical scars would heal, eventually.
No
The
three.
emotional scars would prove to be much more complicated. Ashley had survived, but the little girl who woke up in that hospital bed was forever changed by what she had endured. Surviving such extreme violence was only part of Ashley's story. In the aftermath, she had to face a loss deeper than physical wounds. Her mother, Vivian, the person she depended on most, was gone forever, taken by the hands of someone trusted. No amount of comfort could fill the space.
That's some bullshit.
The grief was overwhelming,
No
and
threes,
moving
no
forward
threes.
meant living
Is it
each day without
fucking?
the anchor every child
I
needs.
need blinders back.
Ashley's reality was shaped not only by her survival, but by
Cause
the
I'm telling you, yo, niggas on the side, they could just be on the side and it look like you be scared of them or something.
How do we help children process trauma like this?
Sure.
Share your thoughts in the comments below, because Ashley's story shows us why this matters. Every survivor's journey is unique.
Resign.
It might help someone who needs to know they're not alone.
Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now.
But instead of sinking under the burden, she chose to rise.
What?
Her resilience became her greatest strength. Each
Nah, I like it.
became part of a quiet determination to build a life bigger than her trauma. Ashley never realized what she endured, but she also refused to be defined by the violence that shaped her childhood. She made a promise to herself. She would not let fear lead her story. It was this inner resolve that guided her through every challenge, propelling her toward dreams she once doubted she
I would play either if I couldn't shoot. Fuck it.
After the tragedy, her father, Adam Fonseca, and
He
stepmother,
can shoot.
Sherry Fonseca, became the steady hand she needed. Their home offered a sense of stability, giving Ashley a place to heal, not just physically, but emotionally. They provided the comfort of routine, listening ears.
They say the motherfucking big niggas nowadays can shoot.
Even on the hardest days. The care she received from her blended family became a foundation she could lean on. With their patient support, Ashley began to believe that her history didn't
How tall is your dude?
And that new chapters were still possible.
You can't shoot. That's a damn shame.
Led her into academia, where she excelled against the odds. She earned her MBA, not just as a career. With every class and late-night study session, Ashley proved to herself that even after heartbreak,
nigga can't shoot.
Her education opened doors to professional success. Ashley became an FP&A manager, using her analytical skills and business acumen to build a career she could be proud of. Her work wasn't just about financial
niggas can't shoot.
Order from chaos,
But
both professionally and personally.
What's our streak now?
Motherhood brought Ashley
I don't know.
joy.
I wasn't even keeping. I don't know.
And her daughter, Amor Vivian Woodson.
Time is an illusion.
Amor Vivian honored her own mother's memory while representing love and life continuing despite loss. Ashley approached parenting with fierce protectiveness and tender care, determined to give her children the security and love she had missed.
I'm about to get this nigga.
Every bedtime story, every scraped knee she kissed, every moment of laughter they shared was Ashley's way of healing her own inner child while nurturing theirs. But life had another devastating blow.
Hands in the air now. Hands in the air now.
The details of this loss remain private, as they should, but the pain Ashley carried was immeasurable.
Good
Get that out of
shit,
here.
Scrubs. Fuck that
Get
nigga.
that out of here,
Defies
homie.
description, and for someone who had
Little
already
homie.
endured so much trauma, this loss cut especially deep. Ashley had to find ways to continue living while carrying the weight of losing
Who?
both her own mother and her
Who you
precious
talking
daughter,
to?
2 generations of love taken too soon. Despite everything she had endured, Ashley's character
What?
remained unshaken.
This shit goofy.
On her LinkedIn profile, she
Open.
described her core values as
Here he
integrity,
come.
honesty, autonomy, and, above all else, my family. These weren't just words on a screen. They were the principles that guided every decision she made. Ashley valued authentic relationships and genuine connections with others. She believed in building bridges through understanding different perspectives,
Can't I give you that pick,
both
bro?
in her professional
Now you
life
had the
and
pick.
personal relationships. Her commitment to family wasn't just about blood relations. It was about creating bonds built on trust, love, and mutual respect.
Remember, I got diamond though. You ain't got to worry about. I got diamond. I'll give you a little boost on the
In
shot.
what seemed like a beautiful twist of fate, Ashley met Adrian Alexander
Yeah,
on
that's
not one of the
bullshit.
most ordinary of places, at work. Sometimes the most meaningful connections happen when we're not looking for them, when we're simply focused on our daily routines and responsibilities. Adrian wasn't a dramatic entrance into Ashley's life. He was a quiet presence.
Come on. Why does it give me all that animation? I gotta grab it.
Connection was built on
Move.
professional respect and shared workplace experiences. Ashley had learned to be cautious about
Get that out of here.
relationships,
Good
given
shit,
everything she'd been
Scrubs.
through. But there was something different
Bro,
about
I'm just
Adrian.
trying right now.
Something that felt safe and genuine from the very beginning. What made Ashley and Adrian's relationship special was how naturally it evolved. They started as colleagues, sharing coffee breaks and work conversations. Gradually, they became friends, the kind of friends who could talk about anything, who genuinely enjoyed each other's company beyond professional obligations. Ashley later shared that they went from being co-workers to being besties before romance ever entered the picture. This foundation of friendship was exactly
Feed the cat, Buck.
Wow. That's K9's cat.
Feed it.
Not hungry. That ain't a feeding type of round. That's want some dick round.
A love that grew slowly and felt completely safe. On April 13, 2024, Ashley and Adrian exchanged vows in Corpus Christi, surrounded by love and hope for their future together. The wedding represented so much.
My dude's too small. He need some arms. This nigga get contested every shot. Ever since I changed my motion style, they don't do the same shit they did.
You're gonna save the day like you always do by being smart, sharp, and almost always by mistake.
You hear it. Just like Harvey Firestone did over 100 years ago. You hear the call.
Shoot it.
Word. I didn't know what to do.
Firestone. Those who answer the call of the vagabond.
It was Ashley's declaration that she still
I ain't see a chase down block though yet.
I seen one earlier. It was big dude chase down somebody's shot.
Navigated the heartbreak of losing
one time.
And still found the courage to open her heart again. The celebration in Corpus Christi was intimate and meaningful, focused on the commitment they were making to each other rather than elaborate displays. It was exactly the kind of wedding that reflected Ashley's values of authenticity and family. Ashley's own words about her wedding day revealed the depth of her happiness and gratitude. She wrote, "Having God as our witness of us."
No, because if he do that shit,
there's no words to express my love to him. These weren't just romantic sentiments. They were the words of someone.
yeah, but that motherfucker, you know the motherfucker shoot it when you do that fake shit.
Ashley understood the value of what she had found with Adrian because she knew how rare genuine love could be. Her faith had carried her through her darkest moments, and having God as witness to this new beginning felt like a blessing she had waited her whole life to receive. For Ashley, marrying Adrian wasn't just about gaining a partner, it was about finding love again. After years marked by trauma and loss, she finally allowed herself to
what's your 3-pointer at? It ain't even up, is it?
She believed in the promise of new beginnings, trusting that the pain of
This
the
little
past
nigga
wouldn't
fast.
forever. Each shared laugh, each quiet evening at home, felt like a small act of healing. Their life together offered Ashley the safety and happiness she deserved, and for a time, things looked brighter than they ever had.
Oh shit.
It was a reminder that hope is possible, even after sorrow. Yet, as Ashley
This
began
nigga
resetting her
fucking
married life,
get
subtle
contested
reminders were
no
emerging of
matter
struggles
what.
she once faced. Sometimes, despite our best efforts and sweetest hopes, patterns from the past can reappear in ways we never expect. For Ashley, the shadow of old wounds would prove harder to escape than she realized. Ashley found love after so
Oh
much
man,
loss.
come on, y'all. Beat these
It
dudes.
reminded me why we should never give up on happiness, even after trauma. Hit that like button if you believe
Man,
in
we
second
just giving the
chances.
games away.
And if you've ever found hope in an
Come on, y'all.
unexpected
Let's lock
place,
in.
share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Amid the hope of new beginnings, another presence entered Ashley's life, Lawrence Moore. To friends and those on the outside, he was
There you
just
go.
another man trying to build a
Oh.
relationship. But his
Yeah,
heart
get
for
your other
Lauren showed
character,
who
bro.
carries the most risk. Lawrence seemed unremarkable at
They
first,
came
an
all the
ordinary
way
face
back,
blending
bro.
into
That's
the edges
crazy.
of
They came
Ashley's
all the way
world,
back.
never
Wow.
drawing much attention to himself. Sometimes danger doesn't announce itself loudly. It can approach softly and patiently, especially for someone who has already learned how to survive heartbreak. To Ashley, Lawrence wasn't an immediate threat. Until he was, and by then, the warning signs were loud.
Mm.
Lawrence Moore's history wasn't written
Yeah,
in his
you need to get
face,
your other
but was
character,
in
bro.
public records for anyone willing to look. In 2013, he was convicted of domestic violence after entering a no-contest plea in Toledo Municipal Court. This wasn't a minor dispute. It was serious enough to catch the attention of law enforcement and result in a legal verdict.
You in the
Convictions like
park?
this aren't just red flags. They are bright, waving banners signaling real risk. Yet it's not uncommon for people in new relationships to overlook or rationalize a partner's past,
Man, we lost
especially if
these
the
brothers.
person downplays or hides those details. For many survivors, the cycle of abuse can be hard to recognize, even with previous trauma as a warning. Lawrence's conviction paints a picture of someone capable of crossing boundaries, someone for whom anger and control could escalate into violence when left unchecked. It should have been a sign to stay far away. The concerns about Lawrence didn't stop at his past conviction. As recently as June 2020, he was charged again. This time, another incident brought him before the legal system for domestic violence. Unlike the 2013 case, these charges were eventually dropped by prosecutors. Many might happen, but often, it simply means there wasn't enough evidence, or a victim was too scared to testify. The pattern remained. When conflict arose, Lawrence's response could become dangerous. A dropped charge isn't the same as innocence, and in the world of
Peace.
domestic violence, it's always a warning worth heeding. In the beginning, Ashley may have found comfort in Lawrence's attention. Like many abusive relationships, things
Don't
didn't start off badly. Lawrence could be charming when he wanted, appearing
get
attentive and
off.
supportive,
Bye.
almost as anyone would hope for in a partner.
Bye. See you.
But as time went on, the warmth
Kick
began to fade,
rocks.
replaced by unpredictable outbursts and subtle
Kick
manipulation.
rocks.
What started as concern often twisted into control, questions about where she was going, who she was talking to, whether she was being honest. Lawrence used affection as a tool
You was
to
dancing in
manipulate
your
Ashley
head.
into keeping Ashley off balance.
He was dancing in his head. That's what happened.
To some degree, the cycle Ashley
In
had
his
tried so
head.
hard to escape was beginning to write itself again, each page more familiar than she wanted to admit.
Can I
What once felt
tell
like a
Crucial to
safe
bust a
space for
jump
her
shot?
became another source of anxiety, echoing her deepest childhood fears. As months passed,
Share your screen,
Lawrence's
Crucial.
behavior became more controlling. Arguments grew more frequent, often sparked by minor disagreements that spiraled quickly out of control. Ashley found herself apologizing for things she didn't do, changing her routines to avoid setting him off, and slowly distancing herself from loved ones out of fear he would disapprove. The isolation took a toll, leaving her more vulnerable and reliant on Lawrence than ever before. Whenever she tried to assert her independence, he responded with anger, making her feel guilty for even considering boundaries. This escalation is common in abusive relationships. What starts with harsh words becomes shouted insults, and over time, intimidation and physical threats can enter the picture. For Ashley, each day required careful calculations to keep peace, never knowing what small misstep might trigger another episode. The loving relationship she hoped for had become a minefield, one wrong move threatening everything she built. What began as emotional control quickly
Just
escalated
win.
into
That's it.
heartbreak.
That's all you need to do.
Lawrence didn't just raise his voice. He made terrifying threats and used intimidation to maintain dominance.
Man,
He would brandish a gun during
that Curry
arguments
slide off the
pressing
chain.
against Ashley's head or stomach.
Let me know when the game starts, y'all.
She felt. He threatened to
Starting
leave
now.
her sons motherless, a threat as chilling as it was real.
All right.
We got about
Lawrence destroyed
10
Ashley's
seconds.
belongings in fits of anger,
All right.
sending a clear message that nothing in her world was safe, not her possessions, not her peace, not her life. Each incident left Ashley more fearful, her confidence worn thin. She felt trapped, always anticipating what he might do next. Ashley documented these threats in hopes of being believed, but found herself isolated by fear and shame. Despite the gravity of his behavior, the systems designed to help her failed to keep her safe, leaving her exposed to
You
escalating
wouldn't let me get over
violence.
there? That shit was slow as
For
fuck,
Ashley,
too.
the darkest realization was how closely her present echoed her past.
Good
She had
shot.
fought so hard to escape the legacy of violence that stole her mother, only to find herself caught in a similar nightmare. The signs, controlling behavior, isolation, threats, unchecked rage, were no longer abstract warnings. They played out in her daily life, and each incident became a cruel reminder of what her mother endured before her own life was taken. Ashley's
Damn.
experience highlights just how powerful and persistent cycles of domestic abuse can be. Survivors, even when conscious of the risks, are sometimes pulled back into familiar dynamics by those who manipulate and exploit vulnerability. Despite her awareness, Ashley struggled to break free, weighed down by past
Dunk
trauma
on him,
and present
K9.
danger. Her life is a heartbreaking example of how repeating
Good move.
cycles can silence even the strongest voices, unless intervention and support are swift and compassionate. Ashley's journey is a powerful reminder of the importance of recognizing the patterns of abuse, controlling behavior, isolation, previous convictions, and escalating threats shouldn't be ignored. Survivors often feel they're alone, but repeating history isn't inevitable when communities pay attention and intervene early. Trauma can make old patterns feel familiar,
How?
but support and education can break the cycle. This is why we need to talk about red flags. Comment below. What warning signs do you think people miss most often in relationships? On June 24th, 2025, Ashley sat alone with her thoughts swirling,
You done?
the weight of fear pressing down harder than ever. Feeling isolated and desperate, she turned to the only outlet she had left, her Facebook page. In a late-night post, Ashley laid bare the dangers she was facing at home. It wasn't a cryptic message or a
7-4?
vague hint. It was a detailed plea written in the hope that someone might see it, believe her, and finally step in.
Open.
Social media became her emergency flare, her chosen way to document the reality that no
Shot.
one seemed willing to confront.
Cool.
Ashley didn't sugarcoat her reality.
That's because all you need is a jump shot. It's an animated game. It don't matter if they nerf it or not.
Always threatening to punch me in my face.
Nah, it's about having a good jump shot.
Constantly putting the gun up against my head or shoving
Oh,
it
yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
gonna jump up.
destroying my stuff every chance. This is getting out of control. I don't feel safe. Each word was loaded with fear and exhaustion, her distress clear to anyone who read it. This was more than a complaint. It was a last resort, a written record of the abuse that had engulfed her life. In the midst of her post was one line that stood out in all its horror, constantly putting the gun up against my head or shoving it in my stomach. Those words weren't an exaggeration. They painted a stark picture of the daily terror Ashley experienced, her life threatened with chilling regularity. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of Ashley's message was her terror for her children's future. She wrote, "My kids are going to be motherless," her words heavy with dread. As a mother who had already lost her own mom to violence, Ashley knew
Shot,
too
but
well what such a loss could do to a child's world.
Buck out
Her
here
fear wasn't just for
cutting up,
herself.
yo.
She was haunted by the idea that history would repeat,
Buck
that her
took
sons
over.
would grow up carrying the same wounds she had. It was a mother's worst nightmare wrapped in the voice of someone who could see tragedy looming just ahead. Ashley's post was more than a venting session. It was a public cry for help. By sharing her
Five
ordeal
dizzles.
she
Five
hoped
dizzles.
might intervene,
Five
whether
dizzles,
friends,
Joe.
family, or even strangers. This was her way
Father.
of breaking the silence that so often surrounds abuse. She refused to hide in
Father.
shame or secrecy, instead putting her pain out where it could not be ignored. For Ashley, going public was an act of courage, a final stand to protect herself and her children from the escalating danger. It was a message meant to move people to action, not pity. Despite the urgency of Ashley's plea, the world around her stayed silent. Friends may have felt helpless or assumed someone else would step in. Some might have doubted the severity, not realizing the danger was real and immediate. Others may have simply scrolled past, numbed by the volume of distress on social media.
I know, you can't
When
even play
crisis
around.
unfolds in public, it's easy to convince ourselves someone else will help, until it's too late. Ashley's message went largely unanswered, her warning signs missed or dismissed. That silence became
Buck,
another
feed the
layer of
cat,
shock,
yo.
showing
Nigga, that ain't my cat.
persist even in a world
Shut the fuck up, Scrubs.
less than 24 hours.
It's canines.
Where'd you go there?
This nigga keep saying
Buck,
feed your
that's
cat.
your cat, bro. I'm
Grandma's
telling you, I
cat
know
on
your cat
toilet
Sam.
seat?
No, this
In
this
those
one.
critical
This one's the
hours,
best one.
life
Is that
I
one
gotta
you like
feed
best?
that joint, yo.
Better than the
It's
one.
popping.
Nah,
it's easy, in
the
hindsight,
other one.
to see the moment when things might have changed. A phone call.
Scrubs keep saying feed your cat.
That joint screaming, yo. His
It's
stomach hurt.
K9's
Ain't no
cat. That
afraid.
nigga horny.
The hours between her desperate appeal and her death are a painful reminder of how fast help is needed and how costly hesitation can be. The most heartbreaking part of Ashley's story is its tragic symmetry. As a child, violence robbed her of safety and her mother's embrace. Decades later, despite her resilience and the love she built,
But I'm saying, what's the points per game?
as the mother, trying to shield her
The motherfucker could have only shot twice.
The cycle she worked so hard to escape eventually closed in on her.
Hit me.
Ashley's life is a poignant
Cannonin.
Hit me, can I? Hit me.
always enough.
Yeah, your dude ain't playing. Good shot.
The same wounds can reopen, leaving new
Hit me.
generations to bear the weight of violence.
No, Kevin.
The morning of June 25th,
What?
2025, dawned in a way that would forever change the lives
Oh.
of Ashley's family.
I created Triple Threat
Shit.
as the ultimate test. The best of the best against my world-class chefs. Outcook 3 Titans for a big bag of cash and a membership to my club.
Season premiere, Bobby's Triple Threat, Tuesday night at 8 on Food Network.
Things move fast. Your money should move with you, not slow you down. With a Square checking account and debit card, your earnings are deposited instantly the moment a sale is made and can be spent immediately on anything you may need.
Who his did?
Waiting for bank transfers to clear.
Oh, the nigga didn't even jump.
Square checking account instantly.
Nigga.
You'll be funded faster than ever.
No, I'm talking about my feet ain't even go up.
Sales hits your account immediately, putting your delivery earnings right at your fingertips. There are zero fees, minimums, or overdrafts, so you keep more of the money you make. It only takes 2 minutes to set up your checking account. You can easily activate your debit card and start using it today. Add your card to Apple Pay or Google Pay and make in-person or digital payments.
Scrubs.
Order 4 additional debit cards.
I'm telling you, yo, hit me when I'm open, yo. Hit me. Just hit me. Hit me.
In real time. Pay for inventory, utilities, and vendors.
This motherfucker don't run right. I'm glad I'm right here, bro. Shit goofy.
Open.
Damn. Don't ever say that shit again, K9. That fucking garbage ass nigga you had out going 0 for 77. Shut the fuck up.
But what you talking about?
Man, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Shut the fuck up. Man, shut your ass up. Nobody want to hear that shit.
24 hours since her desperate Facebook post, a single day's turning
Dang.
clock between For Ashley, the final hours were spent.
About time you put that motherfucker up, bro.
Dang.
He really play like the nigga you playing on right now, because that nigga ass too.
Inside those walls, the world outside moved on.
That nigga ass.
Whoa.
Neighbors unaware of the danger until it was too late. It all
I should have
so
passed.
quickly.
That was my
A
fault.
quiet apartment complex suddenly filled with the sounds of crisis, children's screams piercing the air. By the
Trouble
time
ass.
first responders arrived at Boulder Creek Apartments, nothing would ever undo what had happened. Time had run out, and the story that began with survival now turned to a devastating close. Boulder Creek Apartments, a place that should have been a sanctuary, became the backdrop for unimaginable tragedy. The building itself looked just like any other quiet spot in Toledo. Families coming and going, kids
I got boost, y'all. So when I get the shot, shoot it. I got boost on it for y'all.
Those ordinary walls bore witness to
Oh,
the worst kind of violence.
fuck.
Within its modest, nondescript exterior, fear and chaos.
What is going on?
Scrubs.
Residents
What the fuck?
I'm right
unable
there.
to reconcile the peaceful facade with what had transpired inside.
Word.
The apartment,
He
once
got a
got that.
shot though.
is now marked in memory as the
I got.
place where a mother's final fight unfolded. In the most horrifying
Oh.
twist, Ashley's death did not happen in
Yeah.
isolation.
Yeah. I
Her
got you.
children were present,
I
forced
got
to
you.
witness what no child should ever see, the brutal end of their mother's life. The trauma of seeing
Look
the
at this
violence
shit.
unfold was
Overrunning
unmistakable
shit.
at
This
home.
shit goofy, bruh.
Every scream, every desperate plea from their mother would become memories seared
Open.
into their hearts.
Damn, he was
For
waiting
Ashley's
too.
7-year-old and teenage son, the apartment became a nightmare from which they could never wake. In that moment, innocence was shattered, childhood upended by an adult's
Come
uncontrollable
on,
rage.
man.
Witnessing the murder left the children in a landscape of pain that would take years to navigate, if ever.
Now he playing the middle and out there,
The
yo.
same cycle Ashley herself
He
had
waiting
witnessed
for
in
somebody to
childhood
run in the middle, and he
unfolded
playing
with
out there.
blinding precision. While first
So
responders and
it's
neighbors
not a
rushed to
contest because he
intervene,
ain't up
nothing
close.
could erase the images
Yeah.
or the sense of helplessness the children experienced in those moments. Ashley's youngest child, just 7 years old, and her teenage son found themselves at the center of chaos that no child should ever endure. Their loved one, the person they depended on for love and security, was suddenly beyond their reach, her life threatened right before their eyes.
They can try to take the dick. The cat trying to take the dick.
In a span of minutes,
Cat trying to take it from the nigga.
witnesses, compounded by fears for their own
Damn.
lives, will follow them for years to come, echoing what Ashley herself experienced decades before. As the violence
What
reached
happened
its
to that
apex,
boy?
Lawrence Moore made a final, irrevocable decision. After inflicting fatal injuries on Ashley, he turned the gun on himself, dying at the scene. This act
They
of
got
mass
personality
suicide not
badges
only ended
again.
his own life, but ensured that Ashley's children lost
How
both
do
their
you
mother
change
and her
your
abuser in one horrific moment. The home was transformed from a place of fear into a scene of
How do you
tragedy for
change
first
your
responders and family.
animation when you shoot?
Moore's final act erased any chance for justice,
Oh yeah.
accountability, or explanation, leaving
You gotta
only
go
endless
to
questions and unimaginable grief for those left
my
behind to pick
player,
up the pieces.
animations, in-game
After the attack,
celebrations,
Ashley was rushed to the
and it's the
hospital,
third
gravely
one
wounded
from the
but still
bottom.
alive.
Okay.
Medical teams fought desperately to save her, working against the odds inflicted by the violence she had endured.
Equipment?
For a brief moment,
Nah, the third
there
one
was
from the
hope,
bottom
the
on it.
chance that she might once
Celebration.
again defy the darkness
In-game
and survive
celebration.
as she had so many times
Animation.
before.
Oh.
Loved ones waited anxiously, clinging to the possibility of a miracle. In those final
Hold on, say that one more time, Buck. Yeah,
Now to
animation.
this homicide investigation at the
My
pot.
player, animations. Gameplay?
On the yeah, you go to my player,
Yep.
animations,
Yep.
and gameplay animations. Go over to in-game celebrations, and it's the third down.
Oh, I see it. And game celebrations.
Oh, we can make shots. You can't. Don't put us on your motherfucking category. We make shots. You can't. You can't make a shot. We can.
Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, rated G, in theaters September 26th.
Can I share something with y'all? I'm not going to mention the person's name.
Crucial.
At one point, y'all,
Your 3-pointer going down.
I was kind of hating on this
Yeah, it is.
because they always talked about God. They were like, God this and God that.
Now yours is 40.0. 40%. Nigga, you getting smoked.
But I'm like, God, are you only blessing this one person? Like, what about me?
You getting I thought you had some purple badges on your team. You shouldn't have left because they wouldn't throwing you the ball. You should have stayed there and win.
Let me try to explain. Because I'm like, you the only one God blessing? Like, what about me? What about other people? Why is God only blessing you? That sounds so terrible. Oh my God.
All right. Y'all ready?
And I'm
Yeah.
grapple with God. I'm
I
like,
don't know
every
where
time I
Kanan
see
at.
her, she always winning. Every time I see her,
Where he is? Is he right there?
she got this, she
Can't
got
even
that
see
going
him.
on. She got this deal, she got that deal. I'm like,
That thong. Go. Go.
Dealt with this. I've dealt with this for a long time. Because I'm not a jealous person. I don't get jealous of people, but I was just thinking to myself, every time I look around, she blessed, something happened, this and that.
Why? What happened?
Man, I mean, it took me a minute. Like, I had to stop following this person.
No, it ain't. Just get your shoot. Just get your shoot up.
I'm not even a jealous person like that.
Just get your way there.
I was just like, man, when is it gonna be my time? This is funny because literally my YouTube blew up right when I realized, and now I'm the one people looking at like, you know, God, you ain't gonna bless me. God, this is so funny. Like, now I'm the one people looking at and making videos about. So let me see. Okay, so I was looking at this person. I was like, why does she always get blessed every 5 minutes? She got this, she got that, she got this brand deal, she got. So I got with God. I said, okay, God, like, what is going on here? Why are you blessing me right now?
Oh, where can on that?
You right here.
I really don't have this video playing. I just so I said, okay, so God, he said, okay, so because I believe in God. I believe God talks to you. You ask God questions, God can answer. God said, let me see if I can.
You got it. That fine.
God just revealed something.
Ooh, stop the
You gotta send me a
press.
vote.
Girl, you turn me on. And I wonder if I can take you home. I must confess, the type that is going to bad. I can't help but stay. So when a DJ pop it up a little more.
Okay, she don't know nothing. Okay,
They call him Benny. They call him Benny. He is Finney. He don't really know that he ate at Denny's. And he got a platter, and the platter was plenty. Yeah, it's like Crucial didn't even get full because he used to eating 8 things of bacon and 18 things of some sausage.
Turn that camera on and she talks and she expresses herself. She's real. She put in work. She goes live every day. And when she go live, she don't care what happens. Okay, guys.
Cause K9 dancing again.
Telling me is that this person just let it go.
Hello, D23. My name is Jody Benson, host of this.
Should have stayed on the courts with the nigga that y'all's winning on.
This weekend was filled with so many.
Can't have no fun in the damn theater.
Incredible things you have to see.
Yeah, right. Shit. Keep lagging out and all kinds of bullshit. Man, you smell like doo-doo. Nobody want to hear that shit. You smell like ass. Man, you smell like ass. You smell like ass. When we get it. No, you don't, because you ass. Hey, but look, when we get on there and find your jump shot on your account. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't like your jump shot. You don't. You don't.
She just showed up how she showed up. She being herself. Ain't no more holding back. Okay, got it. Ain't no more trying to be perfect. Ain't no more trying to make sure the makeup is right, the hair is right. Boom, got it. I get it. I got it. So you know what?
Crucial's going down. Crucial's going down because he want to try his own jump shot. He ain't smart enough to make a jump shot.
Dang.
So you know what I
Nah, because you can't use square. I would too. You just can't shoot. Just face it. Just go back to dunking. That's it. Go back to dunking. You was all right when you used to dunk all the time. But quit shooting threes and you'll have fun. You'll have fun though. You'll have fun. You will have fun. You'll have fun. Go ahead. You
Dang, but
you wasted money on your
he
bill.
got a 6'9" center out here, yo. That's crazy.
And shoot better than both of y'all. Already with an 84. Crucial, you got a 90. And can't shoot. Because they know how to shoot. They smart enough to time they shot. You just can't time your shot. That's it. Scottie Pippen ass. Anybody else can use Scottie Pippen but you. That means you ass. Because you ass. You ass. Just face it. Go back to dunking. We should have known ever since the power with no forward. The forward, no power.
Oh, man.
We knew damn well that you don't know how to create no builds. You should have had, you don't know how to create none. You don't know how. It don't, I cook them. It don't matter. They cook, I cook. They toast, I toast. You don't. You just get toasted. That's it. You just get toasted. That's it. You don't toast nothing. You get
Y'all
toasted.
crazy, man. What the heck y'all talking about?
He get toasted. Ain't nothing he can do. The nigga get toasted and can't toast nobody back. That's it. That's it. Nigga can't make a build. You give Crucial a jump shot. He take one piece out the jump shot and add his own shit. Big B more shit. They from Baltimore, K9. Big B Moors. Cause you from B-more. I ain't, hold on. Did I say I get all the boys? No. I said K9. No, I ain't nobody said you. Nobody said you. Nigga get all the boys though. You get all the boys.
I want everybody to make money. But you know what? It's something that you have to figure out. And you know what? Another thing is you can't take life so
early.
serious.
How the hell he didn't even hit me?
We don't want to we want to please everybody. We want to follow the protocol.
A break starter in the building.
Sometimes you gotta change up the game a little bit and use that real
move, nigga.
And you're not being fake. You're not being inauthentic.
That's why it ain't work that time.
It's mixed with evil and good. You gotta know how to shine.
Bruh, that's a steal. It worked that time.
You gotta know how to appeal to the evil.
That's why you miss. Fucking pick setting ass bitch.
Perfect and good and positive all the time. There are
Open.
out there.
Get him, K9.
You gotta
open.
Sometimes you gotta like get
open
their
if you need it.
And when you get their attention, that like for instance, you don't like getting like some people they gotta put the wig and the makeup on and the dress to attract a lot of attention. That's when they shine their best. And what? At home, you look like Willie Fufu and Shanae. But when you go up on that stage,
It's the interior, yo.
Beyonce and Kelly and Michelle. And that's how you
I got to become this way,
Interior?
but
That ain't nothing. But 60? And it goes up to a 99? That ain't nothing.
good D. Crush him, yo. Score on this one. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Scrolls.
Boom. There we go. Go, go. Go, go. Play fast.
Okay, now could
I
you
got to
teach
become this
Crucial
way,
how to
but
dunk?
Diamond. No threes, but no threes, but
Yeah. With the with the what? The default. Well, you can't teach him that. Can you just teach him
lock
that
in,
right
but
there?
lock in, lock in, lock in, Bill.
Yeah,
Lock
teach him
in. I
that.
got me to come this way, but
Whoa. Ah.
And it has spread to her liver. Try to enjoy every minute with her because
Uh-oh, Popeyes. It ain't hip hop chicken?
it would be love.
Hell no. Why would it be KFC? That shit nasty. You crazy. Roy Rogers. They still make Roy Rogers chicken? They closed that in the 80s. Nigga. We had a Roy Rogers like in the 80s at this motherfucker.
Just that feeling that was like so hard on your heart that it's not gonna live.
get him out of here, coach.
Dang. No shit. They had a whole team of prop Joes.
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will not survive.
Damn, why you doing your Be More niggas like that, bro? Y'all gotta stick together. Y'all gotta stick together, bro. That shit crazy.
The ultrasound showed nothing, just empty dark. The ultrasound showed nothing, just empty darkness where her baby should have been. Sarah Chen stared at the monitor, her heart hammering against her ribs as Dr. Morrison moved the wand across her swollen belly again. And Dan, his face growing paler with each pass. "I don't understand," he whispered, his voice barely audible above the hum of the machine. Yesterday the heartbeat was strong.
Let me know when it starts, y'all.
The measurements were perfect. But now, Sarah's hands trembled as she touched her stomach. Still round, still heavy, still moving with what she swore were kicks. But according to the screen, she was carrying nothing but shadows. "Where is my baby?" she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "Where did my baby go?" Dr. Morrison couldn't answer.
That's a good badge.
30 years of practice. He had never seen
It helps you.
He had never seen a pregnancy instantly disappear. But Sarah Chen wasn't the first woman in Milwaukee
Is the game started?
to lose her baby in such an impossible way. And she wouldn't be the last.
Game started yet?
Groaned to a stop in front of 27 Maple Street.
That shit ain't started. That shit.
Sarah Chen pressed her face against the passenger window.
It started though, for real, for y'all?
That would be her home for
Man, they lagged me out. Now I'm gonna go to a brown badge.
their paint peeling like scabs. While smoke
That's boo-boo.
pierced the autumn sky like blackened fingers. "Well, honey, this is it," her husband David said.
Yo, that's
His voice
fucking bullshit.
that fooled neither of them. Our new life in beautiful West Virginia. Sarah managed a weak smile, one hand instinctively moving to her belly where their first child at 12 weeks pregnant. She was just beginning to show, just starting to feel real about the tiny life inside her. The morning sickness had finally passed, replaced by a strange, constant hunger.
It got me, G.
It's quaint, she lied, watching a
Guess
neighbor's
I'm gonna wait
curtain
on y'all
close
in
as
there.
they
I'm gonna go
pulled
play a
into the
couple of
driveway.
AIs real
The
quick.
house they'd rented sight unseen was a small
No.
two-story colonial
Give me
with
1,000
black
VC.
shutters, surrounded by a picket fence that had seen better decades. It looked innocent enough, but something about the valley itself
Oh
felt
man,
wrong.
my fault,
Too
yo.
quiet, too watching. David squeezed her hand. Hey, it's
Yeah.
only temporary, remember? 2 years to get my mining certification, save up some money, and then we're back to civilization. Plus, think how good this will be for the baby. Fresh mountain air, no city pollution. Sarah nodded, though the air tasted metallic and strange on her tongue. As they climbed out of the truck, she noticed how the other houses
All
seemed
right.
to lean inward, as if the entire street was slowly collapsing towards some invisible center. And there, in almost every window she could see, were the pale faces of neighbors watching their arrival with expressions she couldn't quite read. Sarah, Sarah dear, the voice came from
They say they fixed them. Them motherfuckers still hard headed.
spin around. Standing at the edge of their property was an elderly woman, perhaps 70, with silver hair pulled back in a neat bun and wearing a floral house dress. Despite the September chill, she was thin, almost gaunt, with sharp cheekbones and pale blue eyes that seemed to pierce right through
Right.
Sarah's jacket to the life
Don't
growing
forget, I
beneath.
got boost,
I'm
so just
Margaret
shoot
Hollow,
it.
the woman said, extending a bony hand. I live right next door at 24. I just wanted to welcome you to our little community. Sarah shook the offered hand, surprised by how cold Margaret's fingers were, despite the warm afternoon. Nice to meet you. I'm Sarah Chan. This is my husband, David. Margaret's eyes never left Sarah's face, though they flickered down to her midsection for just a moment.
Come on, man. Oh.
All right, make it get down.
Bye, Duncan. Bye, Duncan.
I think every
Thanks, mate.
golfer goes
But
through
you don't
struggles
get the
involved.
juices on you.
It's not an easy game.
All right, let's beat him,
I
man.
keep learning what's good for me and what's good for my body. And I think that is all part of the process within your process.
Go. Playing fast, yo. Playing fast. Can't remember the last time you fed your cat, yo.
I tell you, I have been feeling
That joint nipping, that joint dying, bro.
The last time you fed your cat. He said that nigga in there.
I've been feeling great.
He said he gonna call Animal Society on the nigga. You ain't feeding your cat.
One of the best.
Okay.
Okay.
It sound like hunger pains, bro.
That nigga said it sound like hunger pains. Hunger pains, though.
Good. I
I got a
don't
pick
think
for you.
there's anyone that isn't working out now,
Oh,
women or men.
oh, get him up out of here, Buck.
Working
He
out
said that
really
nigga sound like they got hunger pains.
so takes your mind off golf, but at the same time it's helping you with golf. It's a huge part of our daily routine and process.
Get it. Yes. She is a baddie. Shoulders back at the top, ribcage down. She can
Chris,
You got me last night.
Christian, you need to try anything.
For me, I'm like,
I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. He need to try any jump shot. It don't matter what it do.
just this season alone, she crushed it at the Founders Cup.
I don't want to give you my jump shot anyway. You too ass for that shit. It ain't gonna work for you.
Here is our leader closing in on her first career title with a teenage prodigy.
Last season was an upwards trend for me.
You out the game?
Absolutely wonderful to watch. Ball striking, clinic, she's been insanely patient as well. In all the qualities of a champion.
Going into the Founders Cup,
Why you ain't gonna put it on, Chris?
this season, and I just trusted my
Dang, why y'all doing
Thanks, mate.
K9 like that, yo?
She has
Yo, why y'all doing K9 like that, yo?
You may be known as the winner on the LPGA Tour.
Dang.
My first win led to those moments of contending and believing in myself and regaining that confidence that I lost a couple years ago.
There you go.
Golf is my life. It's always been my life for as long as I can remember. I turned pro at 17 and a half. I mean, 17, like, it's crazy to think about now. And
Let's put that jump shot on, Cruz. That's a negative. Uh-huh. Anything so you won't have to put K9's jump shot on. You say anything.
Hey, Kano, what's the option to
Why
change
wouldn't
the
you though?
animation around the basket? What makes that noise? You know what I'm talking about when you shoot? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I see it. Oh, where is it? What is that? It says shot animation.
FX.
Shot me? No. What is that? Shot feedback? No. Oh shit.
This is
Okay.
FX or whatever. Yeah.
You said custom hub,
Yeah.
and then. Oh, I see it. Oh, what is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Word. Bruh. I try to stay away from the theater on 25, bruh. I ain't gonna be in this motherfucker all the time.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
But what's your next build, Buck?
None.
And then
This
what he's
nigga ran
done
all
is
the way down the
Donald
court.
Trump understands about the fallen ones. He understands about Area 51. He understands about the giants up there sleeping in
Oh, he
Antarctica.
got
He
me.
knows all of them
Tried
things.
to trick him.
Because remember,
Yeah,
hallelujah, you
I
can
tried to
go
trick
and
him.
research this.
It
When
didn't work
Trump was
that
in
time.
power, remember Trump was going to reveal the Galaxy Federation thing. And they told him not to do it. Research it. When he was in power in 2016, Donald Trump was going to come out and introduce the fallen angels, trying to gather
Shot.
creation. Are you listening to what I'm saying, church? So just
You need to
because
stop,
Trump
K
won
Dubs.
this thing,
You need to stop.
right? Don't believe in that, he's part of, the foundation of Ahaya is one of Ahaya's son. Because he's not. And that
Oh,
is
you
the
ran
truth.
past him,
Yeah,
K
But
Dubs.
at
right.
the same time,
Why did you run
we're
past him?
dealing with the morals.
You
And
threw him
he's
off.
got the better moral than
Oh.
Kamala Harris. And so Ahaya used him to give the people time to repent. It is literally to do with
Ooh.
time to repent while Trump is in office, right? Okay, so we know that Elon Musk,
Nah, it went off my leg.
we know that M has got some stuff up his sleeve,
Shit,
isn't
ass
it?
cheeks. See
We
that
know
shit?
that he's got some stuff up his sleeve, and it's all to do with what do you call it? It's all to do. His agenda is is to do with
That's
Man, I
bullshit,
just set
bro.
Buck up.
alien stuff.
1 minute is fucking,
That
I
is
don't
M's
know.
agenda.
Orange, throw it.
Whether you know it or
Scrub
not,
still
what I'm
open and you open.
explaining to
Oh
you
shit.
right now on this channel, that M's agenda is to do with alien technology.
That was
That is
last.
it.
That was last one.
That is it. Because you are telling me that Ahaya, somebody, right, who has
Good
who
day,
have a
Scrubs. Oh
perfect
shit.
brain,
Oh, he tried to
someone
get you.
with a perfect brain, nothing is wrong with your brain. You function in the
He
way
running
we
Yo,
straight
that
to you,
shit
function.
be
though.
lagging, bruh.
And you're telling me that this fallen angel called M is coming along
That
and
shit
going
lag,
along
bruh.
to implant neural links in their head to have more power. You have to wake up, church, and see what it is. See things for what it is. And there is going to be a revealing. There is going to be a revealing of the fallen ones.
So
But
is that
we
a
know
contest?
the time. But there is
That's
going to be
bullshit.
a
Cause it's the
revealing,
same as all the other ones.
right?
They on
I
that
can't
whole
even
There
see
boogie.
him in my window,
could
on my
be
screen,
underneath
bro.
Trump that has not been made clear to me,
I
so
got pick for you,
cannot
Kano.
come out and
I'm about to
say
turn on
that
my.
Trump is going to 100%
Oh, you
reveal
had
the
the
fallen
three.
ones. But what I do know is that he's going to be part of the revelation of the fallen angels. Don't
This
know
nigga just had
when,
his arms out. He ain't even stopped to get it.
but he's going to be part of it. So under his ministry,
Come on. He doesn't. You just
under his
throwing your hands up, bro.
governmentship,
No
under
direction,
his
no nothing.
leadership, I should say, not ministry. Well, it's a ministry of the enemy,
Oh,
but under Trump's leadership, he will
it was two people,
reveal
though.
part of the
I don't know.
alien federation. So we're going to see some stuff, and it won't be long. Don't be surprised. I'm just telling you this. Some of you may already know this already, but
Do
do
you
not
gotta make the
whatsoever be
meter? Do you
surprised
gotta use
when Trump
the
put
meter thing?
Elon Musk on his committee
Right.
and make him the leader over the Galaxy Federation or the alien technology that they've got out
Can't
there,
read my
brothers and
feet.
sisters. I'm telling
Can't
you,
lose these
because this
bumps,
man
bro.
is going to push some stuff. These people from the kingdom of darkness.
Cha,
So if you think that right? If you think
cha.
that Elon is a good person in terms of, for the better good of the nation, no, it's not. No, it's not. I can confidently tell you that. These people are reptilians. And the funny thing about it, like I said to you, the time is going to come where these people are going to shape shift and they won't able to keep their human form. And a lot of people are going to put their hands
What the
over
niggas
their
on your
head
tank for shoot?
for some of these people that they think are human. And they're going to say,
Wait.
oh wow, we didn't know, we didn't know. That's the reason why, I'm doing all these videos step by step so you understand the times and the seasons that we're in. We're in the end of the days, brothers and sisters. Yesiah
Nigga done went
returning
down
in
to a
less than
bond.
10 years. Less. Think about that. We haven't got long left. Yesiah
never lies. He's the spirit of truth. And that is the reason why Trump is in power, right? Well, Trump will be. There's no if, buts, or maybe. I don't want to be talking about the fake, false prophetess and prophets of Baal. But anybody who is telling you that Kamala is coming back, or Kamala is going to overthrow Trump, or Kamala is going to be president, it's a wicked, dirty lie from the bottomless pit. Okay, it's not true. Not true, right? So, what's going to happen, brothers and sisters, is that my train of thought. I do apologize. What is going to happen, brothers and sisters, is that Donald Trump understand what is going on, and he understand the role of Elon. Keep on calling it should be M. He understand the role of Elon. That is the thing. That is the thing. That is it, brothers and sisters. That is it. That is it. These people are from the kingdom of darkness. They don't know Hahaya. Hallelujah. Our old son Hahaya. They don't know him. Yes, they may mention his name here and there and say God is good, God is great, this, that, or the true power, hallelujah, of the Spirit of the Most High. They don't know him. And they don't want to know him. Because their agenda is to create a world that is of darkness, that goes against the Most High. And we know with Musk, he's got a lot of hands in a lot of things. No wonder why he's a so-called billionaire.
You be watching that shit.
For a rich man to get into
What?
you have to give
For real.
Come on, church. That's why I say you have to give them up, because these riches that these people are obtaining is through the kingdom of darkness, it's through the occultic, it's through witchcraft, it's through blood sacrifices, it's through this and it's through that. But these people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, right? They cannot be trusted. The fallen angels in human form, reptilians, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you, absolutely reptilian in human form. So the thing is, we have to be on the glory line. We have to understand the ending of days.
Whoa!
We have to understand prophecies and what is gonna entail.
I better quit trying to steal.
Am I not right?
This motherfucker go all the way 12 miles away when you try to steal.
And I'm repeating myself, but like I say, brothers and sisters, Trump is going to reveal part of the
I ain't running down the court.
society.
Okay.
Gourmet for less at Aldi.
Oh
Makes you
my
feel
God.
extra. It's an Aldi thing. I'm Dennis. Oh, I wouldn't eat that. Tastes like balls. I like balls. My twin brother passed away.
Roman said he lost a twin, so you know what it feels like. Can you take a picture of us?
No, I can't. You have no idea how lucky you are.
You get me?
Is your boyfriend here?
No.
K9.
Being a twin kind of lonely. I want to hang out all the time.
Together or separate?
Together.
For none. You know why I'm shooting like this? Nigga, you ain't answer me. Cause you crazy? No. Nah. You know why I'm shooting like it though? I just ate. Fuck his shit, bruh.
Animation, bro. Push them out. Come on, yo. It's like, why stop playing when we get this close?
Man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh, it went to the wrong dude. Driving scrubs. Oh.
And they're not going to hide their appearance. You've seen it already. You might say, oh, Sister Karen, where have I seen it? You've seen it. I'm going to tell you where you've seen it. You've seen it, you've watched it.
He ain't doing nothing by himself.
You've popped your hands, you stay up.
Get him scrub. Oh, that's foul.
you know, whenever this movie is coming out, you do not
Bitch,
and
can't
it
shoot.
me as well because I
Dang,
used to
that was
watch it.
game, bro. You
And
had
it's
to.
Yeah,
called
I blew it. That's on
hold on a
me.
second, brothers and sisters. The movie is called Star Trek. I couldn't remember it. Star Trek. You know what was going on in Star Trek? The science.
Word. That definitely wasn't in the clutch.
I know all the angels. The ones that looks like aliens. You see them. Go back at Star Trek and see the characters. Then they were telling us from
That
whenever Star
definitely
Trek
wasn't clutch. Let me tell you that shit.
it was saying to us, look,
That was
whenever it comes to
crutch.
human beings, because that was higher. You cannot lie. Higher never lie. Messiah the Christ in St. Matthew 24 warned us, and it says, "His
I was
return
6 for 8, but I just blew it though. I blew the last shot.
to collect his people." Messiah was
RG is still here though.
just like the day of Noah.
They're still here.
Hallelujah. So
RG still here.
coming of the Son of Man.
You big headed nigga. Put somebody's jump shot on is what you need to do.
Exactly.
That's what you need to do is put somebody's jump shot on. You ain't fucking cooking. Don't forget I got your thing. Let me see. Let's see if you cooking. You fucking making another jump shot. You ain't cooking shit. Shut up. You making another motherfucking jump shot. I'm cooking. Why? I don't even fuck with niggas like this nigga in real life. This nigga goofy as hell. This nigga ass. Yeah, I blew it. I can admit it. I blew it. But you do it all the time though. Oh yeah, maybe they probably was. Maybe so. Hey, you do it all the time though. Sure.
What I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, is going to come to pass. Watch Elon Musk. Watch Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Watch them two.
I know you expect better from the best, but you know, can't be great.
Before it begins to happen. And like I said, his role, because I strongly believe that he's going to get a role with Trump. And his
Here we
role
go with this
is to
shit.
look after the space thing, the alien thing, the galaxy thing, the corrupt fallen angel technology.
I just can't wait for you to find a jump shot.
Any little thing, to do with that. That is going to be Musk agenda. And it's not going to be pretty. Well, those of us who are in the prophetic and understand the prophetic, it is not going to be pretty. It won't be pretty, brothers and sisters. But this is a warning. This is a channel of truth. And over here we warn. We warn so that when these things begin to happen in front of your eyes, especially if you watch this channel, you're not running around in panic and chaos and biting your fingernails and don't know what's happening. We do exactly know what's happening. It's all about integrating. Listen to me, church. Listen to me very, very well. It's all about Elon Musk's role, aka the fallen angel, aka the Nephilims, aka the reptilians, everybody that is not human. All right? It's the greatest people into our society. And
that's what they said.
And you're going to see it. Will we see it before the second Exodus?
That don't mean it worked though.
Because the second Exodus is between 2 to 3.5 years' time.
I see him.
And why do I say 2 to 3.5 years' time? Because that is how long Trump is going to be in power before they unalive him.
I don't care.
And once they unalive Trump, right? Then the beast takes the throne. The beast will take the crown from Trump. No, a lot of you are saying, "Oh, Sister Karen," but they have got a vice president. Forget about the vice president because the institution have already changed in 2008.
I'm gonna tell him.
When Obama was in power in 2008, he changed that whole lot. That institution,
It's not.
the vice president, listen, vice taking over. No,
There's not as many. There ain't that many Zeners though.
Don't you think they could remove? Don't you think? Think about it. Use the logics. Just use logics for 1 second. And I don't want this video to be about anything.
What they don't need to do is nerf the shit for a couple Zeners. Let them zen. That's what happened in 25. They try to stop vendors by putting RNG.
Where was I? Like I was saying, brothers and sisters, in terms of, other brothers and sisters saying, no, Sister Carrie, if anything happened concerning Donald Trump when he's in power in the next 2 to 3 years when he's reigning, um, the vice president will take over. But what I'm saying is that, the constitution has been changed in 2008 by Barry. All that thing has been changed. And then if you look at the situation now, brothers and sisters, don't you think that they could have easily gotten rid of Joe Biden? They could have easily got rid of Joe Biden and put Kamala.
Yeah, I ate it. It's bang. I was knocking on it.
Yeah, Buckness. Somebody over there taking a father, yo. Dang.
Crush. That nigga gonna be a priest because he get all the boys. Up the rank. Up the rank though. That nigga gonna be a priest. They were getting all the boys in choir practice.
As a small business owner, a million things can keep you stuck in the office, like building the schedule, dealing with timesheets. When it comes to those admin tasks, we've got your back, Office. So you can get back to more important things. Get scheduling done, get timesheets done, get shit done with When I Work.
Ah!
Dishwasher. I feel like a dishwashing superhero. And when Bosch's cleaning powered joint forces with finish ultimate to fight tough stains, I feel like a superhero.
Damn.
The cycle's already begun.
Leading forces combined. The more you bark,
Finish.
the more you feel like a. It felt very, very good, Mel. That was a beautiful look right there. And you being the general, now sitting up there for me, watching you put non-tray on, jury on, after you dropped your flag, it just didn't even make any sense to me. I think you should have stood with the energy of dropping your flag and coming out here and changing the energy. Yo, Mel, the streets need a real general to lead them away from where you just came from. Hey, yo,
This,
Mel, the streets need a real general
you know, that's
to
a
lead them away from
you know, that's some kind of
where you came from. Because I don't know if you've been paying attention while you've
bruh.
been in the penitentiary, Mel,
You,
but
you know that's a
Donald Trump has
short bus talk.
the military, the FBI, the DEA, the CIA, every alphabetical order is aimed at the hood, the ghetto, where nobody's smiling.
Fries.
And right now, the spotlight is on you, my nigga. Mel Matrix. Somebody tag this nigga. Mel Matrix. The spotlight is on you, my nigga. What is you gonna do with it? Right now, you the Michael. Right now, you the Michael Jackson of these streets.
Cut the plate. Word.
Or you gonna lead your people to the promised land, or you gonna be that same dumb nigga, just like Shotty, them same dumb niggas that led all them little niggas to the penitentiary. The ball is in your court, my nigga. Y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face.
Fucking nigga made that shit.
Take your place, them backstabbers.
He fucking made that shit.
Live life as if you on a run. And stay dangerous at the same
He
time.
fucking made that shit.
I'm out.
This
Ass.
is MCon. But let me back up just a bit. Gaming
Bob.
sucks right now. Ever since I was young.
Remember you said you weren't gonna go to college. You weren't gonna go to college.
I remember that shit.
Oh, what happened?
Yo,
You told me you weren't gonna go to school. You want
am
to be
I
a
the only
TikToker.
one, or is it just only a few
You
people
said
that
you want to be a
are noticing
TikToker.
this? Are you noticing? Yo, am I the only one, or is it just only a few people that are noticing this? Are you noticing that hospitals don't actually care about you? I want you to think about it. And I'm telling you this now from my own personal experience, from what I've witnessed, okay? Like, when I take my wife to the hospital,
Ooh.
when even my father is taken to the hospital, when I take my children to the hospital, and I notice even when other
Dang.
people are going to the hospital, are you noticing that there's a pattern now? That the doctors are actually, if you go, let's say, suppose you go to emergency, okay? When you go to the emergency, do you notice that they try to rush you out from there? That you come in, and then you
Dang. What lifestyle is that, Pop?
Imagine discovering that for 5 whole months you savored
Dang.
exquisite dishes, stews, roasts, golden pies, without ever knowing they were made with human flesh. Imagine the horror of realizing that the quiet woman who cooked your dinners to perfection and poured your wine with a soft smile was actually feeding you the mutilated bodies of the very slaves you ordered, whipped, tortured, and buried without a name. This is the real, disturbing, and
Dang.
carefully silenced story of Sarah Davis, known simply as Sarah, a 34-year-old enslaved cook
Uh-oh.
who, in 1879, in Lexington,
Oh.
Kentucky, managed to deceive and serve human meat night after night to 12 elite Southern gentlemen. For over 150 consecutive days, she made them taste the dead they thought were buried forever, without a single one suspecting what they were really eating. But before we continue with the video, leave a comment telling us where you're watching from and what time it is over there. Don't forget to like and hype this video. Before she learned to write her name, Sarah
You go
learned
to
to
church? How many
sew
times you go to
with
church, Pop?
flesh. The kitchen was the heart of the plantation, not the grand parlor, not the master's library. It was the heat, the smoke, the hiss of iron pots, and the bitter spice of
Oh.
silence. Sarah was 8 when it happened. She
Put
had
2 and 2
just
together,
finished
Pop.
grinding corn when the sound came. Not a scream, not yet. First, it was the crack,
Yeah.
a sharp, wet pop, followed by the smell, that thick, greasy
Ooh.
stench that clung to the
Yeah.
walls. Flesh, burned, but not dead, not yet. Mabel
Oh,
was her
man.
mentor, her only warmth in that cold house.
Kick
A
the
woman
knowledge,
with
Pop.
hands like
What else would we
rock and
need to
eyes
know?
like coal. She taught Sarah how to cook meals
Nothing.
without crying, how to
Where,
bake
where, where
bread
the
with
angels
no
at
oven,
now?
how to survive with no voice. But on that morning, Mabel made a mistake.
Yeah.
She left a bitter herb in the soup. The master's son spat it out and slapped her, and that slap cost her life. They tied Mabel to the iron post behind the smokehouse, said it was to teach respect. They heated the branding iron until it glowed white and pressed it to her back again and again, not to mark her,
But
but to
but
erase
but
her.
why didn't they send them to hell instead of locking them under the Euphrates?
Trembling. The steam from the pots mixed with the steam from Mabel's body. And in that moment, something in her shifted. Something ancient, something final. That night, Mabel didn't cry. She sang. A slow,
Dang.
broken hum. A rhythm from a land
Scrubs did.
extinct long ago.
Scrubs
And
got him
before her
started.
eyes, she looked straight at Sarah and whispered, "One day,
Yeah.
child, make them
I listen
taste
to
what
you.
they've done." That night, Sarah sharpened the knife for the first time. Not for cutting meat, not yet, but to feel the weight, to hear the whisper in the metal. When Mabel died, the kitchen did not simply get colder.
It cracked open, a wound in the heart of the plantation. The iron stoves glimmered in a crust of soot. A single beam of afternoon sunlight slanted through the small window, revealing dust motes that swirled like spirits adrift. That dust smelled of burnt wood, sweat, and grief. Sarah was 13, already smaller than most, but with hands older than her years. Her spine was a tight line of scars, a map no soft word could erase, but Mabel drew the only comfort she ever knew. By day, Sarah chopped vegetables, stirred bubbling stews, and washed endless pots and pans. By night, she sat beneath the hearth's dying embers and listened to the ghost of Mabel singing, a low broken hymn that was neither lullaby nor prayer, but both. When the Hollingsworths heard her mourn, they called it superstition. When Sarah's grief bent the air around her, they named her the girl with the golden touch, because the pies she baked glowed just so, and the bread carried a warmth that she herself might never feel. Yet no one dared look straight at her, because she was both seen and invisible, forged by suffering, tempered by silence. The kitchen
Yeah.
favored her memory,
Where they
not
at?
by
The ones that
ownership,
killed
but by
themselves.
necessity. She had nowhere
Where
else to
they at?
remain. Here she counted their pleasures, measured their gluttony, tasted their cowardice. Behind the spice
You said
tins,
he
she
takes life?
saw
Who takes
beyond
life?
the steam. Inside the ovens, she kept memories. She learned that if you stir slowly enough, grief becomes revelation. One night, while dusting the lower shelves, her fingertips stumbled upon a board slightly raised, one plank of wood askew, barely perceptible. She pried it just enough to reveal the hollow beneath. Darkness, heart drumming. She slid a hand in. The air was stale, faintly sweet with old blood. She pulled out a ledger, thin, old, leather-bound. No recipe scrolled across its pages. Instead, there were symbols, 13 tiny tally marks, some etched deep, others shallow. A small skull, a broken spoon, a star she didn't recognize, and beneath them all, carved in nearly dried crimson, remember. Slipping the ledger into her apron, she probed further, discovering a knife. Its handle was carved with delicate vine patterns that wound around something more sinister, names written in minute script. Half hidden in the wood, the blade was slender, cold, and the kind of knife that knew how to cut meat and intention. Sarah wrapped both the ledger and the knife in oilcloth and buried them beneath her blanket that night. She lay awake, listening to the night insects and the resentful hush of the master's house drifting in through the rafters. She felt the weight of the blade in her dreams, like a promise, a pact written in iron. In the coming weeks, she watched. She watched as bodies disappeared, men and women from the fields. Claims of runaways or
What's gonna happen
accidents
to Crucial
whispered to
then?
the overseer. The master shrugged. That was not her concern. But Sarah took note. The names of the missing, the rhythm of the disappearances, the hunger of those who dined off platters of condescension. She studied the Hollingsworths and their friends. 12 men, all hungry, always hungry. Hunger for land, hunger for power, hunger for dominance. But none had ever considered their own hunger, nor the cost. In the pantry, Sarah began to construct. She rubbed meat with bay leaf and fever root, salt and sweat. She aged it, concealed it. Every afternoon she watched the sun retreat behind the tall Kentucky oaks, and she listened as voices in the house laughed, oblivious, thinking they'd swallowed only chicken, pork, or venison. At night, she sharpened the knife. She pressed it to the whetstone. First, for the feel. The edge grew fine and bright. Then she whispered to it, telling the blade the names. Mabel, the field hand who broke his back by the creek. The boy buried at the sugarcane border. The mother who sang to Sarah as she rocked her own
What they
infants to
do? So when
sleep
you say
and then
torment,
vanished.
what kind
For
of
the
torment they
blade,
do?
those names were fuel. One evening, as the house mellowed into exhaustion, she paused by the hearth and lit a single candle. She looked into the flicker and saw
What?
Mabel's face in the flame, hardened bones softened by fire, a gaze that did not ask, but commanded. And Sarah heard the looming verdict, make them taste what they've done. When the masters next sat to dine, Sarah served with a steady hand. She offered dishes gilded with ease, creamy pies, roasted meat, gravy so thick it mirrored their delusions. They closed their eyes and declared it delicious. In their gloss, the knife was hidden. Bit by bit, Sarah marked her ledger. One tally each night, one name less on Salisbury Street, one hunger less in the field, one ghost a little more fed. Yet every time she served, the air in that kitchen shifted. The walls absorbed something new, a memory bloodied and bound to the
Man,
flames and steam.
Father got
And
me
Sarah,
scared out here.
silent, vigilant, unbroken. The kitchen was no longer just space. It had become a crucible. That night, Sarah traced the 13th tally. Her pulse thudded. She closed the ledger and set it above the hearth, flame light dancing over 13 of 12. She looked down at the knife. It felt less like steel and more like a verdict. The circle was almost complete. It happened on a Thursday, quiet, windless, the kind of day where sweat clings to skin and the flies arrive early. The plantation was humming its usual tune of work and pain. Somewhere near the eastern field, a body was found. A young man, no older than 17, neck twisted, legs tangled in thorn brush. They said he tried to run, that he didn't make it past the tree line, but Sarah knew the truth. He hadn't run. He was pushed. His name was Josiah. She had seen him before, washing buckets, boiling sugar, humming broken melodies to himself in the early morning. He once gave Sarah a red stone, just placed it in her hand and walked away, not saying a word. It had no value, but it lived in her apron pocket for months, warm with meaning. Now he lay face down in the mud, ribs poking through his back like wings folded too early. They left his body by the edge of the smokehouse until someone disposed. They handed Sarah a cloth to cover the face, but the face was already gone. They told her to burn it, quick and quiet. She said nothing. She took what she needed, quietly, respectfully, like a priest preparing a body for ritual. Inside the smokehouse, the heat pressed against her chest like grief. She lit the coals, hung the meat, salted the blood, and wept, not loudly, not visibly, but with every movement of her hand. The fire whispered to her. It crackled like bones. And the scent, it wasn't horror, it was memory. That night, she prepared the evening meal with precision. Roast, gravy, a sweetbread stuffing so rich even the mistress asked for seconds. She didn't speak as they ate. She didn't look at their faces. She only listened to the silence between bites, to the moan of satisfaction, to the scrape of knives on porcelain, to the voice of Jefferson Hollingsworth, patriarch of rock, declaring, "This is the finest dish you've made, girl. You should be proud." Sarah bowed. She said, "Thank you, sir," and turned. But inside she carved the moment into her bones. This was not just revenge. This was ritual. That night, after the dishes were clean, she opened Mabel's ledger. She found the empty space beneath the first symbol and marked a new tally, 1 of 12. Then she reached into her apron pocket, pulled out Josiah's red stone, and placed it next to the blade on the cot. He had been tasted. Now, he would never be forgotten. As Sarah turned out the hearth fire, she paused. The house was quiet, too quiet. From the shadows outside, a figure stepped closer.
You said what?
A voice
Wisdom and
whispered,
knowledge?
"I know what you're doing." Autumn crept in with slow gold hands. Leaves bled color into the earth, and the Magnolia Grove plantation prepared for its grandest gathering of the year, the Harvest Supper. Every October, the Hollingsworths opened their estate to the elite of Lexington. 12 white men, 12 empires, 12 wolves in linen. They came in buggies that glistened with oil and arrogance. Wives kissed their cheeks goodbye. Children clung to their boots, and off they rode, to dine, to drink, to devour. Sarah knew the names before they arrived. They were the ones Mabel marked in her ledger. Men who'd signed laws, owned ships, traded lives like seed. These weren't just guests. They were the architects of her people's agony. Sarah lit the stoves before sunrise, sharpened every knife, polished the silver until her reflection stared back blank and hollow. Then she turned to the pantry. In the cool shadows of the curing room, she opened a cloth-wrapped bundle, the second ingredient, a rib, seasoned and smoked. The man it came from, no one asked. He had fallen from a horse. At least, that was the story passed around in hushed tones near the stables. Sarah knew better. She had heard him scream before the silence came. That afternoon, she basted the meat in peach vinegar and pudgy syrup. She crushed herbs with a pestle made from bone. She did not hum. The kitchen rang. The dining room shimmered with candlelight and wine. Silver domes covered plates like polished tombstones. At 7 bells, the 12 men entered. Jefferson Hollingsworth stood at the head, flanked by his peers, judges, cotton barons, railroad tycoons, and tobacco lords. Their laughter was the sound of war drums wrapped in velvet. They toasted to civilization, to progress, to God's good order, and Sarah served them, plate by plate, meat by meat, history disguised in rosemary. They ate with grunts, with delight, with hands that had once held whips now glistening with gravy. One leaned back in his chair, lips slick, eyes glazed. "What is this?" he asked. Sarah paused, still holding the ladle. "Family recipe," she said. Another chuckled. "You should bottle this sauce, girl. Some flavors can't be bottled," she replied. The room erupted in laughter. She bowed. From the shadows she watched. 12 men, chewing justice they didn't recognize, swallowing what they buried, smiling through sin. When the final course was cleared, Sarah returned to the kitchen. She opened the ledger, turned to the second mark, carved it deep, 2 of 12. Then slowly, reverently, she dipped her thumb in wine, pressed it to the page, a bloodless blessing. Hours later, as the fire burned low, Sarah walked past the pantry door. It creaked. Inside, a voice, faint, afraid. "You think they won't find out? You think this
You said
ends
they
well?
praying,
She
Father?
turned to the darkness. I don't need it to end well, she said. I need it to end. The pantry had once been a place of flour,
Dang.
salt, and dried corn, a space for storage, for survival. But ever since Sarah had taken over the kitchen, it became something else. Not by design at first, but by necessity. She didn't choose to turn it into a tomb. The world
Yeah.
around her did that. She only
That's a
answered
goofy.
with memory. In the silence of dusk,
Yeah.
when the last dish had been scrubbed and the coals under the
Oh,
stove were low and hissing,
yeah.
Sarah would step barefoot into the
When did
pantry.
this
The
happen?
cold from the stone
Dang.
floor climbed up her spine like a whisper from another world.
Mm.
Here, no one watched her. No one dared to follow. The pantry belonged to the forgotten, and so did she. After Josiah, others followed, quietly, brutally, predictably. The stories were always the same. One fell from a tree while gathering fruit. Another wandered too far at night and was never seen again. A third, too sick to work,
Dang.
was taken from the quarters and never returned. They disappeared like dust into wind. The masters never cared. They had names on paper and prices in books, but no faces, no history, no burial, no prayer. But Sarah remembered. She remembered every face, every voice, every nickname whispered between work songs. She remembered how the young girl named Maybelle sang to herself in the mornings, even after her front tooth was knocked loose. She remembered the man who limped after a beating, still carrying bricks twice his size. She remembered the boy who brought her wildflowers and who called her Miss Sarah like she was royalty. The pantry became the only place left to hold them. She created her own system, not with
What?
names, too dangerous, but with symbols. A small chalk mark on a jar, a twisted cloth around a bone, certain herbs placed intentionally in certain corners, one flower petal, always from the same vine, tied in red string. That meant they had been loved. Another with no string at all meant no one had even asked where they'd gone. Sarah salted the flesh with care, layering it with spices that masked what it was, yet never what it meant. She buried bones under sacks of rice, boiled fat into lard, and stored it in glass jars she'd cleaned until her fingers bled. She preserved grief in salt and sealed it with silence. By the third disappearance, she no longer hesitated, not out of hatred, though that lived in her bones, but because now it was sacred. Each cut, each rub of spice, each slow roast
What
was a
church you go to,
ritual, a
Father?
sermon, a requiem. She cooked them into memory and fed that memory to the
What's
men
the,
who
what's the
made them
pastor name?
vanish, and they praised her for it. The 12 returned weekly now, sometimes more. No table in Kentucky serves like
It
this.
also
One
say in the
declared,
Bible
that's
women ain't
straight out of
supposed to
soul.
fucking
Another said once,
preach.
Yeah,
God
I
realized
remember. I
that
heard
women
that too.
It
still
say
needed
women ain't
a
supposed to
flame
preach.
of comfort,
Yeah,
of power they
Hold
couldn't
on.
I heard
understand.
that too.
Sarah fed them like pigs, fattening for slaughter. Each time
No,
she ate,
God,
they
no,
weren't watching for
no.
meat, but for
But
It
precision.
say in the
Precision
Bible
of
women ain't
justice,
supposed to
precision
preach.
of pain.
but
Only
Father,
one person ever
what?
dared ask.
Yeah,
Jacob.
yeah, I
He was
heard
no
that
more
though,
than 9.
Father. How you feel
Smokehouse
about that?
helper, eyes like storm clouds, always watching,
Women,
always quiet. He never spoke,
women ain't
only
supposed to
listened.
preach.
Until one evening, after a
Women ain't
particularly
supposed to.
large supper, he found her cleaning blood from a carving board. The color of that blood, the smell, it didn't match anything he'd known. And he had known too much already. He stood
Women ain't
there,
supposed to
small
preach.
and shivering, his voice barely a whisper. Miss
Women
Sarah,
ain't supposed
that
to
meat you've been
preach.
cooking, that ain't home.
Women ain't supposed to
Sarah
preach.
looked at him, the knife still in her hand, not
But Buck
raised,
said, but
just present, like
Buck
truth.
said the
She
women are
didn't
supposed to
answer.
preach.
She didn't need to.
No, that's what
Instead,
the
she
Bible
took a
say.
corner of warm bread and placed it in his hand. Soft, salted, golden. Then she touched a finger to her lips, then
How?
to his chest. Told him
How? You
not,
talk about the
just listen.
Bible. God wrote the Bible,
She
right?
never feared him. She needed different
Hold on.
from
God
every
wrote the
master
Bible,
he
though, right?
but she also knew in his
Uh,
silence there was loyalty, not to her,
why are
but
you
to the
reading
day.
it?
That night, Sarah opened Mabel's
All right,
kitchen and made
then.
a new
So
lot.
he told him not. He told him to write in there that women ain't supposed to
Witness,
preach.
yes, but one who had chosen silence. The pantry became more organized, more
What?
precise. She arranged the preserved
Nah,
flesh by
you
color
can't.
of
You
bread,
can't.
by
You
drawers,
know.
by
You
season.
can't go
She
past
let the
what God
ribs
said
carry
in Genesis.
different flavor than meat from summer. That those killed by
You
blade would be
can't
different
escape from
than
what God
those
said
made
in
with love on
Genesis
the
just to
face. It
say
wasn't suffering,
Revelation.
it was sorrow. Then, one
Everybody
evening,
want to skip
Jefferson Davenport
Genesis.
barged into the kitchen unannounced. He rarely came in himself, left that to the overseer or his wife. But this time, he was
Dang,
impatient. Sarah, he barked,
he
wiping
got
sweat from
you,
his
Whatever.
Buck.
brow. Where's the salted ham from last week? I asked for it special. She dried her hands and looked at him squarely. Used it for Sunday's roast, sir. He paused. That roast? That wasn't ham. No, sir, she replied calmly. It was better. He looked at her, confused for a breath, then laughed. Damn right, he said. You got magic in your hands, girl. Magic.
Nah, she
That's what
ain't
they
doing
always
nothing
said
right.
when they couldn't
That ain't
explain why
right.
someone black, someone
That ain't
enslaved,
right.
someone invisible could do what they
That's
did.
just like
It's
saying the
always
gay
been that way.
motherfucker can go up
Sarah
there and
knew his
preach.
memory. That night, Sarah carved the fourth tally into the ledger, pressed her thumb.
That's like saying a gay person can go up there.
Hold on,
like a
father.
kiss, like anointing. But when
Join
she
up,
looked into the
Scripps.
pantry just before dawn,
All right, hold up.
something
I'm
was
finishing
wrong.
up this
A jar was missing. A
what's
jar
name?
she'd hidden
Daily
behind the
thing real quick.
farthest shelf, labeled only with a single red
That's
string.
father.
In its
That's what's
place
up,
was a
father.
note,
How long you been
torn
at the
parchment,
church?
folded in half. The handwriting rough, almost childlike. She
Dang,
opened it with
2 weeks,
fingers
father.
steady as steel. 5 words. 5 words that didn't scare her, but made her pause. God is watching. So am I. Sarah folded the note and placed it into the ledger. She didn't tear it, didn't burn it. It was part of the story now. Whoever left it, they'd seen enough to understand the fire, and perhaps they'd soon taste it too. The first to ask was Lottie. She came into the kitchen on a Wednesday, long after the lanterns had dimmed, and the master's voice had faded into whiskey and sleep. Lottie, 45, with hands shaped like paddles, and eyes that had seen too many children vanish into wagons bound for other states. She stood at the threshold of the kitchen like she was standing at the edge of something sacred or damned. Sarah was cleaning the
Coach, let me show you how you shake. Look at
What
my
about when
screen.
Buck?
touched anything that still breathed.
What about when Buck be drinking
looked at the
though?
blade, then at her. I know what you've been doing.
I ain't drinking a year, yo. I ain't drank since last June.
What?
I know
So
what
father, you saved Buck?
Sarah didn't flinch, didn't stop wiping the
No, I
blade.
said, did you
She
save him
said
from
nothing.
drinking?
Lottie stepped closer. I ain't come to stop you. Silence. I come to ask if I can help. That
Dang!
made Sarah pause. Lottie's
Buck.
voice cracked. They took my
I
sons,
ain't know that,
both
Buck.
2 weeks apart. Said one got the fever, other one ran off. She swallowed. I saw the bruises. I know what they did. Sarah looked.
Well, why you judging Crucial?
Means you carry it with you. She said.
Well, why you judging Crucial?
The knowing. It don't leave. I don't want it to leave. Lottie said. I want
Father, well, why you judging Crucial then?
with a smile. And so the
You judging Crucial. You just said that he going to hell for drinking.
a covenant between the wounded. Lottie didn't flinch at the flesh, didn't gag at the fat. She helped cure it, helped crush the herbs, and when the time came, she helped serve. The first dish they made together was a stew, thick, dark, filled with cuts from a man who used to laugh when the lash struck. Lottie stirred it slow, humming no tune, only
Because it's better.
when they brought the bowls to the table, the 12 were already deep in drink. One of them leaned over his bowl, sniffed. God damn, that smells like heaven. Sarah served him with a steady hand. A special ones. The gravy ran down their chins. They asked for seconds. Lottie watched them, her face still, her eyes sharp. Later, in the pantry, she broke down, not from guilt, from relief. She sobbed into Sarah's shoulder. They don't even taste it, she whispered. They don't know. That's what makes it justice. Sarah replied. They swallowed what they made. Words spread, not in speech, but in silence, in looks, in nods. In empty bowls passed a little slower, a little heavier. Other women came, old ones, quiet ones, some men too. All of them with ghosts stitched into their ribs. One by one they offered something. Spices, jars, cloth, teeth, yes. One night, an old man brought Sarah a single tooth, said it had belonged to his brother, knocked out in the field, left in the dirt. He'd kept it for 30 years. He said, you use this, grind it, feed it to one of them. That way, he come back. And she did. She
Damn.
the tooth to powder and mixed it into a rub. Coated the meat slow, let it sit overnight. That roast brought tears to one of
You're not breaking the Bible down. You just said.
Said it reminded him of his grandfather's table.
Buck.
Sarah nearly laughed, but instead, she carved another tally. 6. The ledger was almost full now. The marks ran along the edge like a countdown. A lit fuse on aging
The best preacher out there is Geno Jennings.
Each
You listen to Geno, father?
each flavor a resurrection, each bite a reckoning dressed in salt and sugar.
No, you listen to your preacher. That's what you said.
They didn't want to know who was next, only that someone would be, that the blood they'd spilled wouldn't vanish, that it could be cooked, served, and swallowed back. At the end of each night, they would gather in the pantry, say no prayers, just pass the blade hand to hand, place it back on the stone shelf, and sleep. Not peacefully, never that, but with purpose. That morning, just before sunrise, Sarah woke to the sound of boots, too many, marching toward the kitchen, and in the lead, not a master, but a white woman, one who hadn't eaten
What the fuck?
and who was holding a bone. It was the smallest bone, a finger maybe, pale and dry, almost smooth, the kind that could slip through a crack in the floorboards or fall behind a stack of sacks and be forgotten. But it hadn't been forgotten. It had been found by the wrong hands. The woman was Mrs. Clara Hollingsworth, cousin to the master, visiting from Charleston. She was all corset and lace, with a face that twisted when she smelled anything stronger than lavender. But she had a habit of wandering, snooping, and that morning she opened the wrong pot. She didn't scream, not at first, just stood there,
frozen, holding the bone like it was a sin made solid. Sarah entered the kitchen before the others. Her hands were stained with rosemary. She saw the woman, saw the bone, and she knew. The silence between them was long, thick as molasses. You, Clara whispered. You've been... Sarah said nothing. You fed us this. Still, Sarah didn't speak. She walked calmly to the table, took the bone from the woman's hand, wrapped it in...
Damn, my held it too fucking long.
Clara's breath hitched. I'll tell them. I'll have you hanged, butchered, like the meat you served us. Sarah looked her in the eyes for the first time. There was no fear there, only history. You already did, Sarah said softly. You just didn't cook it. Clara backed away, trembling, left the kitchen in silence. By nightfall, the house was shifting. The air thickened. Doors slammed without wind. Men muttered. The overseer watched more closely,
Oh
and the
man,
12th
that's
chair at the
big.
table sat
I
empty.
hear you,
Sarah knew
Paul.
time was thinning. The ritual
How long
was
you been going
nearing
to
its
church?
end, and like all things nearing the end, it would get louder before it broke. The next day, the smokehouse
Oh,
fire
this
burned
year?
too hot. Someone had tampered with the coals. Salt stores
Yep.
were overturned. Knives were missing. Someone was watching. Someone
Dang.
wanted it to stop. But the fire had already eaten too much, and the dead, they were still hungry. Sarah adjusted. She moved her work deeper into night, boiled the bones under the hearth, ground them into ash, stored them in clay pots marked with dried sage. She cooked with more intensity now. The meals were richer, darker.
What's in the
She
rap
began
music?
using ingredients the masters couldn't pronounce. Bloodroot, devil's snare, ash bark. They still praised her, even as their stomachs turned at night, even as their sleep grew twisted, even as they began to sweat during the meals, clutching their bellies, eyes wide. One called it blessing sickness, said the food was too good. Sarah said nothing, but Lottie knew. She saw the circles under Sarah's eyes, the stiffness in her wrists, the ledger pages curling at the corners, as if the paper itself felt the weight. You can't do this alone no more, Lottie whispered one night. I'm not, Sarah answered. They help me. Who? She pointed to the pantry, to the ones we fed. Lottie looked at her like she was half ghost, half God. That night, something changed in the kitchen. Not the fire, not the food, but the air. It pulsed. The walls sweated. The
You doing
knives
what?
gleamed without light. And at the bottom of the cauldron,
Hold on.
beneath
You doing
layers of
what?
stew and bone and spice, something knocked. Not loud, just enough to let them know the dead were still
Hold
awake.
on.
And
What
then
big you at?
finally, the 12th man returned, but not to eat. He came with a sheriff, a Bible, and a shovel. The 12th man's name was Judge Franklin Wexler, a man whose voice had once signed death sentences with a single cough. He hadn't been seen for weeks. Rumors said he was ill. Others said he'd found God. But when he returned to Magnolia Grove, he brought neither
Nah, I
sorrow nor
left.
sickness. He brought the sheriff, and behind them, 6 men with shovels. The morning they arrived, the plantation stopped breathing. The workers stood still in the fields. The air held its breath. And in the kitchen,
Dang.
Sarah tightened her apron and stirred the broth like nothing had changed. They came to the house with clipped tones and tight jaws. Not accusations. Not yet.
Oh, Michael was down there?